Hello, chat room. Hello, Momo. Momo, say something into the microphone. She rubbed up on it. That counts as rubbing up on you. Hello, gang. How are you? It's good to see you. Today, we will be doing something weird. Yay! Momo, don't turn off the computer. Oh, okay. The stakes are high today, clearly. Hi, chat room. I'm sure you're looking at the title and you're thinking, what was that picture he posted with the title? That was weird. Don't worry about that. That's got nothing to do with the show, okay? That's just a thing. Just a random thing. It's just a side thing, all right? How's the toe? Genuinely injured. I messed myself up. Beside the point, guys, I'm cooking today. If you can't tell by the very deliberate, very loud echo, today is a cooking day. I'm here in my kitchen, and I am going to be making something that will impress your wife, all right? Today's episode theme is impressing your wife. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Does that sound like a plan? Press 14. I think I'm trying to like convince myself that 14 is my new favorite number. It's not working though. What about my husband? Whatever. I don't have a wife. This is gonna get you a wife, just watch. I'm gonna get you a wife today. It's gonna happen, okay? You just get ready for it. Just get excited, because that's what we're gonna do. I've got my co-cook with me, Momo's with me. Let me put on my hat, and then it'll be time. Here, Momo, you have that. No, you can't climb into my arms. No, baby. No. Okay, this is gonna be tough. I'm not gonna be able to do an intro because there's a cat. Whatever, it's fine. Chat room, if you're ready to just get into this thing and start swinging my, I don't know where I was going with that, I'm just gonna drop it. If you're ready for today's wacky episode of Wonderful Cooking, well then there's just one phrase that'll have to be said to make this thing happen. Let me hear you say, show me the meat. And then big transition. Ha! There's not one. Oh, I left that guy on, whatever. We'll get rid of him in a minute. Hello, chat room. It's good to see you. Today is a wonderful cooking day. And as you might expect, I'm doing that in the kitchen. But what am I cooking? Read the title. That was really silly of you. It's right there. We're making pancakes, bub. We are making pancakes today, and they're gonna be slightly different than you might be used to for your typical pancake meal. I'll explain what I mean, but I'm gonna do it in a way that I think is more interesting as we go. Does that sound fair to you? I hope it does, because I've actually put a lot of work into this. This is by no means an accident, okay? I'm just throwing it out there. All right. How are you? Everybody having a good day? Is everybody having a happy day? I hope so. I really hope so. I do need to address something that's very, very obvious. I canceled a day of the Dreamathon. I canceled yesterday's show. And you're probably wondering why I did that, and I need to be very clear with you, okay? And I'll talk about all the people that are subbing and supporting in a second, but I need to address something that's very important about why I didn't stream yesterday. And I'm sorry that I didn't stream yesterday, but I need to tell you why, because I think it's important, okay? I don't like to make a big deal out of days when I don't stream. However, this is the Dreamathon. It felt a little wrong, but I needed to take yesterday off because I wasn't in good shape. As weird as it sounds, that's kind of all it was. So you remember when I did the super stream on Wednesday where I was with Jaws and Ari and OC, and then I did another thing where I was with Alberto, Cora, and Miana. Do you remember that on Wednesday? So after I did that, then I also did some stuff with some friends afterwards. And I don't really like talking about this, but after telling some friends about it and like after being a little bit more transparent, I thought I should probably just clue you guys in as to why I didn't stream the next day. I didn't sleep. I just didn't. I didn't want you guys to worry about it, but I couldn't sleep. I had really bad nightmares. It was really, really bad. And I just woke up feeling awful. And I just couldn't sleep anymore. So I thought the options were to do this stream while being really tired, or it's not like you stayed up till 4 a.m. playing Elden Ring. It doesn't matter because I can sleep until noon. It really doesn't matter when I sleep. It's just I couldn't. But I'm not trying to say this to like bait sympathy. I'm not asking for that. That's not why I'm telling you. I'm telling you because I think you deserved a stream yesterday and I didn't give you one and I feel really guilty about it and it's kind of eating me inside. I can't do anything about it, but I didn't want to put on a stupid, bad, shitty show. That's the truth. That's just all there is to it. I just didn't want to do a bad show. So that's that, okay? That's the truth. The end. That's the whole story. There's not anything else to it. There's not some extra thing. There's nothing else. It's just I thought it would be a bad stream, and I didn't want to give you that, so I just didn't. All right? So I'm sorry. I really regret it. I actually thought I should have just gone live tired anyway, but I just chose not to. So I'm sorry. Anyway, apologies over. No more apologies. Let's just do the fucking fun part. All right? I am making pancakes today, but not just any kind of pancakes. I'm going to be making a stack of radioactive pancakes. How am I going to do that? You're going to find out, but I'm not going to tell you immediately. Let's just say it's going to happen, and you'll understand very quickly. Like, you're going to get this, okay? This one's going to make sense to you, okay? This is going to happen fast. You're going to go, of course. Of course. What will be the half-life of these pancakes? 12,000 years. Good luck. Good luck. It's going to be tough. Yeah, these are going to be pretty intense. So this is probably going to be the last stream I ever do because I'm going to get some sort of radiation poisoning, but it's worth it for brief internet entertainment. And that's what we're doing, okay? So I ask again, how are you? I am going to be doing a lot of cooking today. I'm going to teach you some secrets. I'm going to do something really stanky. You're going to see it. It's going to be nasty. And then I'm going to hit a pose that only one of you is going to recognize. Get ready for that, too. My bathroom smells like burning. Okay. All right. Maybe call a doctor. That's okay. Will you die if you eat these pancakes? Yes, I will. There's a good chance.
Hey Arar, don't worry about it too much. Transparency is always nice and kind. Take care of yourself. We are here for the whole journey. Arar.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate that you guys accept my apology. I don't like talking about things that stop me from streaming. I don't like talking about it. I don't like bringing it up. I don't like making it about me. It's not the point. Let me strap into my gear. Oh, yeah.
Hey Arar, I hate that shirt. Where'd you get it?
Why would you even say that, dude? I hate that shirt. I chose this shirt, like, especially. I chose this one special for this stream. Hello, I'm writing D&D while watching, and this is my first stream. Oh, okay. Can I add a character to your universe? So I want there to be a guy that stands outside of the shop that has absolutely no intention to buy anything, but is always asking for help and advice on clothing and apparel, even though they have no intention of taking any of the advice or buying anything. And I want that character to be like very serious about it, very, very direct, very intentional. They really, really want that clothes, but they never actually take the advice, and it just slowly more and more bothers the characters because they're like, why does this guy always ask about this if he's never gonna take the advice? Only to find out that he's actually been taking the advice and starts his own store where he has a clothing apparel shop. That's free, by the way. You can have that character.
Is there a chance for you to gain superpowers from eating the pancakes?
I'm writing a store right now, so that's perfect. Cool. Hey, Arar, I love your shorts. Thanks. I don't know why I did that to you. Skittles, don't come in here and say daddy. I have a diamond? Oh my God, I have diamond. Minecraft? Teenage Mutant Ninja Pancake, yes. VIP, well, yeah, what if I don't see what you said? That's important to me. Okay, I had a bit of a plan on how I wanted to do this, but there is an order, okay? There's a structure to this thing, and I want to do it naturally. Wagga. That's good. That's good. That's very good. How do I do this naturally? Okay. So I'm gonna make pancakes. I think what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna do something really respectful, okay? I'm gonna teach you how to make pancakes that your wife wants to wake up to. That's real. That's what I'm gonna do first, okay? I'm gonna teach you that first. The first probably 25 minutes of this stream is gonna be real advice that you should actually listen to, real cooking knowledge. And then the entire rest of it is going to be what you get if you were to put your mouth at the bottom of a garbage disposal, okay? That's what we're gonna do. So just be prepared for that. What about the ones that my roommate wants to wake up to? You can do whatever you want. But before I go, no, Spartan, there is not. I'm sorry. And then like, oh my God, what? Okay, this is the only hard part about this, man. There's so many people just come in here and they're like, immediately, I hate when I miss your guys' subs. I hate it so much. Because I can't, okay, all right. We're gonna power this thing out, all right? Straight from the soul. All right, here we go. Mayo's knees? Dude, 3 months, sick? Thanks. Uzila, thank you for your 4th. HK, Pancake Maker, appreciate you giving it to that guy. T, gifted a sub to Hunter. Thanks. Lord of the Bats. That's pretty rad, dude. Thanks for your 3rd month. Anakin, just giving one out for no particular reason. And then old Vodball tried to do it when I wasn't there. And then Spartan giving one to the old pants grabber. Thanks. Make sure you guys check in today. It's how we mail out the census. And thank you, Clueless, for the 10, baby. Followed with another 1 from Anakin. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Well, all right. All right. We're in a good mood today. Would you guys say you're in a good mood? It sure feels like you are. I feel like you're in a great mood. Cool. Woo! Okay. So have you ever watched somebody make a pancakes and you're like, wow, those pancakes are very good. Like perfect pancakes. Have you ever seen that before? You want to know how you do that? I'm talking like cartoonishly perfect pancakes. Do you want to know how you do it? I'll show you if you want to know. Okay, so I'm gonna do this in a pan, surprise. And I'm not gonna make any of these guys giganto. Just like, we're gonna do like these guys, okay? This size. This is about the width of one of my butt cheeks. I said we were making cake, whatever. Pa, pa. A little light action, okay. I've written down my pancake recipe. And it's gonna be a little funny because we're gonna do something weird, but I'm gonna teach you a shortcut and then yabba dabba do, okay? Okay, you got that written down? Today's stream, you're gonna have to have notes. If you don't have notes, your boat's no floats. So that's what's up. Go ahead and get your doctorate prepared. Thank you for, whoa, mama, why? I think my refrigerator just shit itself. Oh, shit! Oh! Dude, W33332! Thank you for the 50, dude. You just hit the final fucking goal, man. That's it, it's done. On tomorrow's stream, I will give you guys the next list of goals. You've unlocked the 2nd page. Holy shit. I didn't even do anything today. Thank you guys. Wow. God, I better make this a good one. Don't worry. For your weirdly kind actions, I'm gonna tell you a secret. The stack of pancakes, there will be 10 in the stack, okay? 10 different radioactive cakes. But I don't want to tell you anything else. Let's finish the 2nd list before he can reveal them. I want you to know that if you do that to me, that would be violently fucked up. You're not allowed to do that. Just to be very clear. I want to be very, very clear. If I go onto my list of my tier 2, like the next round, and I see that you guys have already destroyed some of those numbers, I'm going to be pissed off. I'm going to, hey guys, so here's the grand reveal. There's fucking nothing because you already got it. You know how upsetting that would be? I'll be clear. You can't pull that off. So, whatever. But seriously, thank you. Can we stop being so weird? I would like to do some cooking. And happy birthday to you, by the way. I don't know if anybody told you yet, but happy birthday. Want to bet? Grimskull, you shut your mouth. I don't want. You have been like the lurking Grim Reaper. Do not say a goddamn word to me. I am afraid of you. Don't you dare. We're not playing any games with you, okay? You just sit down, relax. You don't even know the goals, so don't do that, okay? Don't threaten me right now, all right? I want to make somebody's wife happy today. That was literally what I wrote in my notes. I was like, somebody's wife is going to be real happy when I teach them this. Okay, so I'm going to tell you all the ingredients. You might want to write these down. You might not. But I'm going to tell you all the ingredients that go in these pancakes, and then I'm going to show you the really specific, special way that you cook them to make them delicious. Got it? Okay? I can't read. Will that be a problem? I'll teach you. Will they glow in the dark? Yes. Well, no, not the normal ones, but they can if you want to. Okay, go ahead and write this down. This is how you make a lot. So if this is too much, half this recipe. If that's too much, it's not too much. It's okay to have a little extra in the pouch, okay? People like that. Here we go. And then for the recipe, I call this Arar's pancake action. So if that's what you're gonna put down for your recipe, Arar's pancake action. That's what you got. Yo, Meeper, hey, I forgot that you did like the 6 months in advance. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. Back from California? Cool. Okay, here you go. You ready? Here we go. This is the recipe for my pancake action. 3 cups of flour, 4 tablespoons of sugar. You can use maple syrup instead of sugar. 4 tablespoons of baking powder. We like a little poof. A half teaspoon of salt. 2.5 cups of milk, 2 eggs, and 4 tablespoons of melted butter. If you don't know what those are in everybody else's measurements, unfortunately, I'm American. Actually, technically, I think I'm French, but I'm not helpful. So get a converter, all right? Google is right there. Just write it down and then literally copy it and put it in Google, and that'll do, all right? So that's how we do that. Arar, are you going to collab with Radia? Did somebody tell you something? Maybe? Why? Yes? Maybe? I don't like when they know stuff. Okay. Hey, Rod, that's a nice shirt. Where'd you get it? Oh, this one, dude? This I got from like a fucking thrift store or something, dude. It was like $4. Okay, anyway, that's the recipe. That's what it is. I'm gonna combine it all in a big bowl. I'm gonna get all them things out and then I'm gonna make it. The reason why I'm making so much, by the way, is because I'm gonna be using it with the other stuff. Okay? That sound gravy and bacon, bub? Because I think it is. Big bowl for big boys. 1 cup equals, I'm not a doctor. Hey, that's some nice shorts. Where'd you get them? Your mama. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. I didn't mean it. I think I got these at the same time. I'm pretty sure I got both. Hey, Arar, this is your one. No. We were doing fine. We didn't need that. All right, flour. I gotta go get it from the room of flour. I already got it out. What a guy. Flour. You have tainted my chat. There's the flour. I guess I can do a mix of syrup and sugar. So I'll do a little syrup action and then a little sugar. Okay. Ever since Jax told me that my paper towel roll looks like it is got some butt cheeks, I can't unsee it. Hey, what is this one? Hey, where I find myself being, no, don't do that one. Gosh, why do you guys like wombo combo? Okay, that's an empty bag for trash. Salt. I like to use my grindable salt because it's fun. What else did I say? A little baking powder? You know I got that. A little baking powder. Yeah. A little baking powder. Got it from Walmart. Wait. What year is it? No, like that's a real question. I actually don't know what year it is. 26? Okay, we're good. Whew. Yeah, that's the expired one. Okay. Why do I keep an expired baking powder in there? Because it gets more scientific with the years. Okay, and then milk. I got that milk. Raise your hand if you accept all forms of milk and you're not going to be disrespectful. That should be every single person except for Moo Merrily. Okay, this is lactose-free milk. Okay, there's a reason for that. Everybody else in the house can't have regular milk, they'll poop. And then eggies. And then butter, okay. Dude, I'm in a really good mood today. Eggs, 2 eggs. 2 eggarundos. I got some dirty eggs, but like, just because something's dirty doesn't mean it's not still good. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm using the outside. Okay. Eggarundo. And we'll just sit them things down there. And then I'm gonna wash my hands in a sec, but that's all the ingredients.
Hey Scoob, how's it going? I got a question for you.
Butter.
If I post
That's
a
all
YouTube playlist
the
of some of
ingredients.
my
Whoa,
songs
what
that
you
I
saying, dude?
personally handpicked, would you want to use it as a background playlist alongside the other playlists that you have? If not, that's all right, but I thought I'd ask at least Wagger.
You know, I'll look through it. I trust you, Celeste. You probably got some solid music taste. I would be willing to look. What's your fursona? Let me think about it. Fursona is the one that I am, right? Hang on, no, let me think about this. A lion. No, never mind. It's fine, never mind. All right. Oh, Limbo. Hey, dude. What's up, bub? Liffy was just watching, and I was there the entire time. I was actually working out while watching. Liffy was just listening to the entire Epic the Musical with Jaws. Buddy, Liffy, you watched it with a different perspective than I did, because at no point did I ever think that Odysseus and Poseidon wanted to fuck, just to be very clear. Did you see the art Neko Taco made of Liffy? Yeah, dude, I did! Can you link me that in the mod chat? Just send it to me directly so that I can just put it on the stream. I wanted to show that off. Yeah, these are fine. There was some crazy art that Neko Taco made that I genuinely, I went like, when I saw it. It's weird to see like a fusion combo of friends, but boy howdy. You guys are gonna distract me from cooking today, and nobody wants to watch me just clicking around, all right? Hang on, it's gotta be in the mod chat by now. He's a fast guy. Boom. Thanks, dude. Thank you for making that fast. Oh, just put it there. Dude, check this out. All right, so this is art by Neko Taco, but it's done of my best buddy Liffy wearing, whoa, Jesus, back up, bro. Wearing my apron. Look at this, dude. Do you see that? How do I hit that pose? What's he doing? Okay, my fucking ugly ass giraffe next appeared. Okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. It looks fantastic. You killed it with this art. He's making like a grilled cheese or some. I don't know, I can't see, I can't read, I can't look, my eyes are closed. But I thought that was beautiful. Thank you for doing that. Not only are you just amazing with art, you somehow managed to find a way to combine me and one of my best buddies. That's pretty cool. Sick. Pretty cool. Just gonna throw it out there. All right, so you wanna impress your wife. This is how you do it. First, let's get ourselves a little bit of pancake batter made, okay? I'm gonna make it this way, and then I'm gonna tell you a secret at the end. First things first, 3 cups of flour. All right. Oh, Liffy got a sub from the hill. Well done. Where's Nana Niwa when we need her? She could use this advice. That's a good point. I don't think anybody actually needs my advice, but I do think that if you've never made pancakes or you lack pancake confidence, this is like how you fix it. Hey, Arar, this is one of the voices in your head. Add barbecue sauce to the recipe. It'll be funny. You're gonna freak out when you see what's going on later. Okay. Listen, this is all about personal confidence. I use the wife comparison because, you know, who doesn't want a wife? I think that's pretty obvious, isn't it? Okay, flour. We can do, let's do salt. No, baking. Baking powder we're gonna do, I think, what was it, like a 2, 4. Now, buddy, you wrote tablespoon, but I know that that's not correct. What did I write on my phone? Yeah, you moron. I almost just ruined everybody's day. It's 4 teaspoons. I wrote tablespoon. It's 4 teaspoons of baking powder. Why did I write that? All right, if you wrote down, don't mystery in my chat. If you wrote down tablespoon for baking powder, you got tricked. All right, so let's do this. 1, 2, 3. You don't gotta be that precise. Who cares? Baking powder's done. Now you wanna add 4 tablespoons of sugar / syrup, and then instead I'm gonna do salt. Half a teaspoon of salt is more like just, you know, whatever. It's like half. Well, that's good. 4 teaspoons of baking powder. 4 teaspoons. Somebody misguided you. Okay, so I've learned something, Skulker. I've learned something about you, you little fuck ass. When I see your name, I know that I need to now pre-read the comment or else I'm gonna destroy somebody. That's what I've learned. That's what I learned about you. Yeah, I see your little sorry ass show up and I'm like, this motherfucker, he's gonna get me to say something bad. And then I'm gonna laugh about it. And that's the worst, because then I'm gonna look like a crazy person. Okay, I'm gonna do half sugar, half maple syrup. So 2 teaspoons of sugar. I wanna add all my wet stuff later, I'm not ready yet. He just never stops evolving, chat. I can't talk to you. Whatever. He never stops evolving. And then today I'm gonna eat a fucking radioactive pancake and explode. That's what's gonna happen. Thanks for the gift sub to Arar. I like the way you say that. Okay, we might as well just add everything. I'm done goofing. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoonage of maple syrup. This gives it that maple syrup taste. What else do you expect? Save the rest for later. And then some eggs would probably be pretty good in this. Eggs give it structure, okay? Remember when he said he was gonna wash his hands and then he didn't? What's that about? And ew, yucky, gotta wash them now. Gross. For the audio-only listeners, I think he said the wrong teaspoons every single time. He did. Wash them grippers? Dude, do you have like a problem with me? Okay, last but not least, we're gonna be doing 2.5 cups of milk, and then last but really not least is actually half a stick of butter. 2.5 cups of milkage, all right? That's a cup. That's another one. And then, you know what's cool? I'm gonna do the half measure. Usually I wouldn't do this, but for you, I'm feeling like it's worth it, okay? Hands are grabbers, feet are grippers. Okay, buddy. And shoes are slippers. I felt good about it. Okay, return the milk to where it once came from. Now, I need to melt half a stick of butter. I like to let my butter get slightly warm before making pancakes, because you know how you do the thing where you put the bat of butter on a pancake? You ever do that? You put your pancake with butter on it? Butter on a pancake? Pancake with some butter on it? You ever do that? Yeah? That's what we're gonna do. butter knife, one-time use. Cut it in half, that's half. Put that thing in that thing. And then you microwave that guy for at least 7 seconds. Michael, 7. Get a little bit of butter on everything in your house. That's the first step to making good food. If somebody walks into your kitchen and they see there's butter on every single surface, they know they're about to eat something good. All right. So I've gone way too long, and now my butter is definitely going to start exploding soon. That's fine. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Now dry your hands passionately. And then stop it. Perfect. If you do these steps differently than me, by the way, you are not going to be making good, wife-worthy pancakes. Okay, a little bit of butter in the butter hole. Okay. And last but not least, in order to combine these lovely ingredients, there's a tool that I like to use. I just spit directly into that batter mix. That's right, all the way stolen from an easy bake oven. It's my favorite tool in the kitchen. It's Tiny Whisk. This is my little guy. Okay, I lied. Spit didn't go in there. It just sounded funnier for the joke, all right? My butter's combined perfectly. And now, kapow. Do that, and now you got butter in there. Break up them egg yolkies, and then just combine everything. In most households, you can use a larger whisk. It's easier. In this household, I'm a clown on television. In fact, I usually use a spatula, but that's all right. You want it to start looking rough and bumpy like pancake mix, okay? By the way, you can just use pancake mix out of a box. Bro just wants to feel tall for once. What the fuck are you talking about? Help me understand. You said that, now explain it to me, because I'm not smart enough to get it, I guess. Come on, let's get this fucking going, buddy. Well, he is shorter than me, and I'm not that tall. Moose, I'm not shorter than you, bro. Every time I see you, I'm looking at the top of your head. I know I'm not shorter than you. A little spatulation to finish this concentration. You want to make sure everything is together. I don't want any pockets of flour in there. That's not what pancakes are all about, okay? And you do the old rotate and fold tech. I don't know if you guys have ever done that one before. All right, rotated, folded. Now, let me tell you why everything we just did was kind of a tiny bit of waste of time. Okay? If you want to be the coolest person in the kitchen, take everything that I gave you for this recipe, okay? 3 cups of flour, 4 tablespoons of sugar, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, 2.5 cups of milk, 2 eggs, 4 tablespoons of butter. Cut that number in half for all of them, and then make it in a squeeze bottle. And when I say make it, I don't mean like, oh, you stir it all up and pour it in here. You can put all of those ingredients directly in this and shake that fucking thing up and then squeeze it, and that works. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do, okay? I'm gonna now do it in opposite order. I'm gonna add my batter to my squeezer. But this little nozzle, the little bloop bloop, whoa. Do I own a funnel? That little squeeze in action, that little move at the very end, that's what gives it like the perfect surface. I don't know if I own a funnel. We might have to do this thing raw. Life's like that sometimes. Wait a minute. Sometimes I put weird stuff in this pocket. Not this time. What about this one? In every single cabinet in my home is one of these squeeze bottles, for whatever reason. And I don't know why. Okay, you just gently find yourself a little bit of ploopage. Okay, I strive to do the best, and I didn't today. And you know what? Words of affirmation can sometimes sound like insults, so that's fine too. Okay, all right, just enough for one is all I'm going for because I'm trying to make a point of a demonstration. Sometimes, you know, we puke a little, and that's gross. Don't. Is that enough for one cake? Nope. Hang on, we gotta be perfect here. You know me, Johnny Perfect. Okay, that's definitely enough for one cake. So this is gonna be our example pancake. That's what we're gonna use it for. I'm just gonna get a little bit of the extra plumage off of that dudage. Are you still watching or am I all alone now? Did everybody realize that I'm just a fraud? I can't tell. Okay, clean this thing. By the way, somebody out there right now genuinely is watching this looking for help, and I'm going to actually show you that I'm not a joke, okay? This is the real deal. Wait a minute, chat room, stay right there. I'm gonna get something really fast that's gonna help you guys understand this a little bit better. There's a little device I have in this other room that you will like, and it is the thing that makes it so you can see the stream better. Unless I put it in there preemptively. I'm coming back. Hey Ron, nice shorts. Where'd you get them? Closet. Yep, here it is. Okay, let's go ahead and get some heat on this thing. There we go. Pan warming. Does this do what I think it does? There's the pan. Huh. Oops. Wait, that was literally on camera. The joke was that it was supposed to be off camera. I didn't mean to like actually do that. That was weird. Somebody stop this guy. Okay, I'm gonna make my hole a little larger. Yeah, that'll do her. I don't like the small hole. It's not big enough on these bottles. Can you make this hole a little larger, ass grab? Okay. I don't know why I read it. I didn't have to. We're gonna probably make more batter, by the way. I just realized the volume of pancakeage I'm making. Okay, that's basically warmed up enough. I'm pretty good with it. I'm gonna toss a little butter on the bottom. This is just for me. I just like the crispy edges. Toss a little butter on the bottom. Let that thing melt it around a little bit. Do you want me to zoom in for this? Press 4. It'll probably help you see. So I think the camera's on meat level, so I don't know if you'll see it perfectly. Yes, okay, all right. I'll show you my best. So, you got a little butter in there, see that? Not a lot, just enough to get it like softened on the edges. We're gonna get ourselves a new flubber. This guy's gonna be essential for today's business. All right, so my pan's a little bit hotter than I need it to be, so I'm gonna turn my heat down. You can tell if it's too hot if your butter's starting to kind of bubble up intensely. You're not trying to fry this thing, you wanna cook it evenly. So I want even butter on the bottom. I don't want this thing popping and bopping, okay? It's too much. Open your squeezer. Actually, we're gonna do something that you're gonna like. Pre-upside down your squeezer, okay? You do this, you won't have to deal with the okay. This is the moment. Are you ready? Press wacka. I'm gonna squeeze batter into this pan and you're gonna see what happens next. And by that I mean you won't be able to see, but I'll show you. You squeeze it and it's gonna come out in like a big string, and that's okay. All you do is squeeze in the dead center, let that thing spread out. Sorry, I had coffee this morning. That should do. And just give it a little jigglage. There we go. There we go. And now what do? You just wait. Now you just wait for a minute, okay? Just chill. I'm gonna get my heat back on, because now I want it to cook evenly. You're good. Does anybody else have gas for their cooking? Or do you have a electric? Okay, I'm just gonna help this thing a little tiny bit. Okay. Induction, electric. It's easier with electric, just so you know. It's actually the easiest on a griddle, but who's asking? You. Hey, Rock, can I get a pancake? Yeah, dude. What do you want on it? Pancake? Gotcha. Okay, so how do you know when a pancake is done? Well, this one's getting close. I'm gonna show you something, okay? So this guy is starting to get those little bubbles forming, like that one right there. Those bubbles are a good indicator, but you don't gotta listen to the bubblage. You listen with your heart. You'll get there, okay? It takes practice. It doesn't happen on the first try. Is what they tell you if they're weak-willed. This one's gonna be perfect. I'm just showing you now. I can see that it slides now. See that? Slides. I'm not flipping it all psycho style. I'm checking it. Yep, a little bit longer and it's perfect. Now listen to me. Remember, after this, everything you watch throws everything I've taught you outside the window, okay? After this pancake. This is the only learn it pancake. Everything after this, don't. Okay? Let's be very, very clear. I need like a written understanding that all of the pancakes after this are going to be kind of donked. Let me just be very clear. By the way, I just flipped that pancake like a god. Now it cooks the other side. I hope you liked that. I thought that was pretty cool. It's gonna cook for a little while. I'm gonna flip that thing, and then I'll flip it back. I'm writing down the recipe since I didn't write the first one down. Okay. It needs a little bit longer on this side. I like to have it a little bit more evenly browned. Also, I think I want to do more syrup. I like my pancakes to taste like maple syrup. Actually, raise your hand. Do you like crispy pancakes? And then don't raise your hand if you like cakey pancakes. Thoughts? All right, which one was which? Because I didn't write that down. I sent 2 possible gifts of the day. When? What did I do? All right, I'll check them. Gifts of the day, he says. I genuinely, I'm not putting that on the stream. You're out of your mind. You are out of your mind. I'm not putting that one on the stream. You know what it is? It's me like playing with my butt cheek on camera. It's not gonna be the gif of the day. You're not getting that one. You can have the other one that I think is also pretty good. Here. This is a gift from Moose for you. Here's today's gif of the day. Weird like sitcom zoom, dude. There. Do you want it there or do you want it somewhere else? You want it below chat? Here. That's your gift. You can have that. That's for you. It's kind of creepy there. All right, are you done? Hiya! Uh-oh. That bottom side's a little extra done. I'm just let that sit in the residual heat. I think that was hot. That's almost done. Okay, I have an honest question. Should I eat one? Okay, I guess I'll give a taste review. No, but not the first one? Maybe we will. You're not making one for Maya and Kumi? Oh, I mean, they absolutely are welcome to some of these pancakes. There's dairy in them, though, so I don't think they're gonna want them. But you never know. Dude, do you ever just want to, like, wake up and make, like, 40 pancakes? Okay, Arar, I'm gonna need you to be genuine with me if you want me to remove this or if I can keep it. Oh, it's pretty funny. You can have it. I mean, I think it's, you know, it's up to them. It's up to chat. They can have it if they want it. There you go. That's weird, bro. That's crazy. You know, there's friends, like, you know, my friends are here. They're watching this right now and they're like, is this what he does? Really? Okay. Pancake, pancake. Done. Now, the reason why this impresses your wife is because you can have this little squirter of pancake juice just in your fridge. And any morning when you're like, I want to show you something cool, wake up, boom, pancakes. Already done, already ready to go. You just make it. Pre-made, perfect little pancakes. That's the lesson for today's episode. All right, and now, the taste testo. I like my pancake to drink, so I've given it bourbon. Oh, sorry. I forgot you guys are watching. Anyway, so there's your little pancake. It's delicious. It's yummy. It's crispy, okay? You hearing that? Crispy little edges. Okay, that's the best part in my opinion. And you just cut that thing and you eat it. That's kind of what I like. You like them wet? Who doesn't? I think most things you eat are better if they're wet, and that's my opinion. If I'm gonna eat it, it better be wet. That's how I feel. Like a good cheeseburger, you know what I mean? Potato chips, there are exceptions to the rule. There's exceptions. Cool. Okay. Okay. After the commercial break, we will then do radioactive cakes. Got it? Dude, you know the only shitty part about making food? Is I don't got anybody to give this food to. You know what I mean? There ain't nobody to give this food to. It's upsetting. You want some? I can give it to you. Say, little golden pancake action. It's all right. It's all right. They're yummy. I don't think I would do dry sugar though. I really do think you could just do all maple. It's good. Applying to be Arar's new neighbor just for the food. I like that idea. I don't think if any of the... Okay, let me be honest with you. If my neighbors knew what I do to food, they would never accept anything from me for any reason ever. And you'll see why this episode. Like, if you watched this episode, go ahead, VOD watcher, skip ahead 2 hours. You'll agree with me. If you were to watch this episode and then I walked over and knocked on your door and I said, hey man, I got you a little snack. Don't eat that, buddy. That's a trap. That's dangerous. Don't do that. I'm just being honest. Two hours to make pancakes and go make your wife happy? Oh, you don't understand. Oh, I'm not just making pancakes, dude. I'm making the change to this system. I'm making miracles. You're about to see it happen. You're about to see it happen. I think I saw, who said that? Who said that? Who made that comment? Baking pancakes. Cora, I have got something even better. Even better. You'll see. Don't worry. Oh my fucking God. You're about to see something incredible. Okay. Now the real question is, how much pancakeage can I get out of my serving of pancakeage? Also, it gets better after 1 day of resting, just to be very clear. So if you make this like the night before, you know, because I know you're a big meal prepper, if you make it the night before and just toss it in here, it'll taste better the next day. This is for my breakfast tomorrow. I got 1 pancake left in reserve. There it goes. I'll let you think about that. Are Chandler Doom's gonna get revamped? Yes. I've been thinking about that. I don't know how you know that I've been thinking about that, but that is on my mind. Yes. Odd. Dude, I feel like such a movie from the 80s. Like, just like, let me just sit this carefully in the frame, like label out. Let me just make sure you guys can see that. Whatever. Well, there's not really much else to say. I think we're pretty much ready to go. I'm looking around for something. Are the ads running yet? Can I stop pretending to wait and just go? Can I just hurry up? Arar, do you build any Legos? I used to when I was a kid. I had a whole city. In my basement, I had this entire city of Legos, and it was awesome. And I drew like a lake, and I built all of these things around it. And then I had to stop because we found out there was mold down there, and I'd been down there for way too long. Does it explain anything to you? Does it make anything a little bit more obvious? I wonder if it does. He's Mold Boy. Why, yes, I am. That's probably why I was getting along so well with Froggy. Because we're both fucking, we got spores in our heads. I'm waiting for these, I'm not doing this until commercials are over. I guess I could, I don't know, click around. They just started. Okay. Ad Watcher exclusive story about the grocery store today. Do you want to hear it? Press 14. It's like a QuickTime event, by the way. You missed that? It's gone. Okay. Okay. So, as you will find out by watching this show, today I had some creative, colorful ingredients in my cart. And some people might say that I have a habit of misleading the people at the grocery store. Well, today, I thought I would do something really, really cool. I thought I would be really, really nice. And I thought I would be honest. If somebody asked me today what I was doing, I thought I would be honest about it. Genuinely, I thought I did. I was like, you know what? If somebody says, hey, what's all this stuff today? I'm just gonna tell them that I'm making a bunch of funny pancakes. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just be honest with them today. So it happened. I got to the aisle, I was checking out, and the lady at the checkout lane, she looks over at me. I have seen this woman before, by the way, more than once. She looks at me and she says, oh, are you making something special tonight? To which I responded, honestly and clearly, I said, yeah, I'm actually going to be making a bunch of different pancakes with random different fillers in it, and I'm calling them Radioactive Pancakes. I think that she's onto me because instead of being like, oh, that's cool, she goes, are you really? I think she thinks I'm lying to her. She thought that was a lie. And that was the truth. That was the truth. She thought it was a lie. And now I don't know what to believe. I don't know if that she knows that it's been a lot of bullshit. I don't know if she knows that now. And now I'm like, what do I tell them? Like, that was the truth. What do I say now? Like if I go through that checkout lane and I've got like 400 lemons and I tell her I'm making orange juice, I get that that seems like a pretty obvious lie. But what if I have 400 lemons and I say I'm making lemonade? What's she gonna do? Is she gonna say that that's a lie? I have the stuff for pancakes in there and some other stuff. I'm just throwing it out there that I have a bad, uncomfortable feeling that the lady at the grocery store knows my game. If I'm being honest. Hi, Sonny. Oh, if it isn't the consequences of your actions. Okay, it would be a consequence if that lady then threw all of my groceries on the floor and punched me in the head. Instead, she just gave me an awkward comment to which I didn't know what to say, and then I just checked out and left. So like, I don't really feel like I lost anything there, but now I'm just afraid to talk at the grocery store, which was one of my favorite activities. You know, I actually really liked talking to everybody at the grocery store. Now I feel like I shouldn't talk to anybody. The consequence was your reputation. Yeah, boo fucking who. My reputation. My big old reputation. Yeah, everybody loves my reputation. Okay, I have to think about how I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to have to make a specific bowl for pancakes. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Are the commercials done? Can somebody just press one if commercials are done? I didn't see the thingy. They call me John Reputation. Okay, all right, so I know you're sitting there and you're wondering, how is this guy going to be making these pancakes today? I have one little thing I need to grab, and then you'll see. Okay? Oh, wow, okay. I'm gonna need these. All right. Oh, I could have made it in a stand mixer. Dude, that would have looked so cool. I'm gonna need these colorful creations. Each pancake today is going to have a very specific theme, okay? And I'm going to leave it up to you to decide which ones we do in what order. I have them written down. I put them in my little notes, okay? And yeah, you. Yeah, you. I'm leaving it up to you to decide how we go about this, okay? Are you ready? I'm going to be vague, but I'm going to be very clear, all right? This is stupid. Okay. Do you guys want something? Do you want something? This is so dumb. I don't know if this is a good idea, actually. Here's your first prompt. Sweet or sour? That's your first prompt. That's your number one. That's the first prompt. Which one would you like? Sweet or sour? Just spam it in the chat. Oh, that's a lot of sour. Do you think maybe you could reconsider? Great. Okay. Cool. Sour pancakes. Coming right up, chef. I'm going to swap over to the big dog so I can start cranking my big hog. Why did he say that? I don't know. I got something wrong with him. Okay. Cranking, stanking. Let that thing get heated. We're going to add 1 scoop of our pancake mix. What's 1 pancake's worth? Into this bowl of magic. Now, for the first pancake, we are going to make sour cakes. Okay? I've got a bunch of Sour Patch Kids. We're just gonna put a bunch of these guys in here. Nice, nice. And I think a sour color to me is kind of yellowish green. Thoughts? I think it is. We're gonna add a little bit of that. Yeah. Now for every pancake that I do today, I want you to tell me if you would try it. Will those hurt your pan? No. They'll be okay. Don't worry. I need my mixing device, which is this guy. Okay. So these, my friends, will be sour cakes. And I don't know if it's gonna be good, but it's gonna be the first one in our stack of pancakeage. Ew, ew! Oh, dude, it kind of looks like goose poop. Okay, all right, I get the idea. Oh my God. All right. It smells weird. Okay, this is probably the most tame option of all of them. BT dub. Okay, get a little butter. Get a little butter boy. Don't call me butter boy, I actually don't like that. Okay, butter is now applicated. Abstain from voting. Perfect. And now, delivery. Green as the day the Hulk was born. Ew, okay. These are gonna be yummy, I think. Okay, ew. Radioactive layer number 1 is sour cake. I think something just fell down when I did that. That's a bad omen. Okay, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Okay, perfect. Voila. Done. Okay, margarine man. Does everybody understand what kind of day we're about to have? If sour pancakes are the lowest on the list of weird, you're ready.
Hey Arar, what is your favorite dish to make? Hope everyone is doing well in chat. Just wanted to thank you for introducing me to a beautiful space. I was battling loneliness for a while, but now I can connect with many people.
Wow. That was a very nice thing to say, dude. I don't know, man. That was very sweet. Wow. My number 1 favorite thing to make, honestly, is probably curry, like Japanese curry. I make a really good Japanese curry, but the recipe is my own. I kind of just came up with it on my own because one time I was asked to make it and I just did, and it was really, really good. So I really love it. It's probably, arguably, one of the best foods that I make. And I think a lot of people would agree with that. It's also one of my favorite foods to eat. So probably curry. And I think, yeah, like Maya would agree. Maya's had my curry. Maya, would you say the curry is probably one of the best things I've ever made? Okay. So chat room. Residuals from other chat rooms. Listen to me, okay? I am going to be doing this live, if you didn't know. And that means that every pancake gets 1 flip, but that flip, I'm not going back. So if I ruin the flip, that cake is cracked, okay? On tonight's stream, I might be cracking some cakes. That's just what we might be doing. And I'm just letting you know now, okay? This is the first flip of the day. The other one was a warm-up. As you can see, green eggs and ham ain't got shit on this. I'm gonna get it just a tiny bit more cooked. I can actually tell that it's not there yet. And then I'm flipping that thing. This is gonna be so good, dude. So my theory is that this one is gonna be slightly yummier than what you would expect because it has like the properties of melting the sugars, okay? Think about that. Think about it, doctor. It's very good. Okay, here we go. Chat room, are you ready? Here we go, mama. Here we go. This is for all the... This is for all the bugs. Ha! Yeah! Oh, perfect. Done. Yahoo! One up, one down. Perfectly done by this clown. I didn't need to rhyme that. Pancake number one's looking good. Okay, so now we have to decide something else, and this is probably the most upsetting part of all of this. And I think I know what you guys are gonna say, but I need your opinion on this. I've never done this before. It's my first time. Be gentle, okay? Should I try each pancake and then add them to the stack? One bite each. I need to know what you guys think on this one. Yes, definitely yes. Okay. We will try one bite of each pancake and then move on to the next one. It's almost done, just a little bit longer. At this point, by the way, now that I've flipped it and I know that I can hear it sizzling, I'm gonna let that thing, you know, goo goo gaga. And then we're good to go. Cut a corner, but it's a circle, so how will you cut a corner? I'll just take a little bite action. It's all good. It's not that hard. I mean, dude, who cares? You know what I mean? If anybody has ever seen my show before, though, I think you know what's going to happen at the end. And I'm not going to ruin the magic. Somebody's going to type it and ruin it for you, but I'm not going to ruin it. Can I be honest, though? I actually hate Sour Patch Kids, and I hate sour candy in general, because I'm a big baby. I can't handle it. I can't handle any of the sour at all. It's terrible. I'm not a sour guy. It messes me up bad. If you give me sour food, yeah, I'll suffer and cry, and I don't really like that. Press 4 if you like sour food. You hear that? Hear that, like, dryness? That's what we're looking for. Hisha. Okay, that guy's perfect. First pancake, donezo. Ew, it looks like a fucking poop. It looks like a poop. Okay, obviously I have to eat that radioactive corner, right? Okay, can do. Scooby-Doober, okie dokie. Oh, okay. I'm not doing any of these with syrup because I think that's the only authentic way. I want to try what's in them, all right? Hand it to Kumi. And then what? Get yelled at? Why would I do that? Here, I made you something. And then I get, what the fuck did you do? What happened? What went wrong? No. Is this flour still good? Like, I'm not doing that to myself. Smell test passed. This smells pretty dang good. Okay, here's your chance. Press 1 if you think it's going to be good. Press 2 if you think it's going to be bad. Okay. Okay. I'm really worried about this one. But we'll see what we get. All right, here we go. First cakeage into the tankage. It's cooked perfectly. It looks fluffy-ish. That looks like it's made of Play-Doh, but that's fine. Oh, it's got a weird smell. It smells like a factory. Huh? All right, cheers. First pancake. Oh, it is so sour. Oh. Hold. Nope. Listen to me, PSA. Make that. That might just be the best pancake I've ever made. Make it. I don't give a shit what you have to do. I don't care who you have to cut down. Make that. That is a 10 out of 10. That's the best pancake I've ever made. That teeny tiny bit of sour goes away so fast, I can enjoy it. It's like sour then sweet. Sour then sweet. Okay, well, I forgot. It's very good. They should make that their tagline or something. Sour, then sweet. Okay, I was really expecting this to be a little bit more weird and a little bit more like, ugh. Instead, it's actually delicious and I really like it. Not much else to say. That one's really good. Sour Patch Pancakes, sour cakes, get a 10 from me. This is the kind of thing that you would make for somebody. They would see you making it and go, okay, stupid. And then you serve it to them and they go, I'm the stupid. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna eat that whole pancake. It's going to now reside in this plate where it will become the first of many stacks of pancakeage, okay? We're gonna put that thing right there. Got it? I'm gonna have a transfer plate and a final plate. That's the final plate right there. I'm gonna put this dude right here. Right there's fine. And put that down there. Put this guy right there. Put this right there. That right here. Okay, good. Where's my yellow? There you are. Hey, can I get a piece of, damn, mama, 38 months? Hey, Kumi, I think it's finally happened. I was able to read that without feeling fear in my heart. I think I'm finally over the fart TSD. That's big for me, you know? That's big. I'm finally getting somewhere. I'm finally getting past this. This is really good. Okay, next pancake, I'm gonna just go ahead and preemptively get my scoopage. Okay. Now I need to decide if it's your choice or mine. Okay, the next pancake is gonna be yellow, but you need to decide yellow 1 or yellow 2. There is no wrong answer. Don't say 2. Let's just not do 2. Ah, okay. All right, sure. Why has nobody ever pressed 1 when the option is there? Fine. The next pancake is cheesecake. So this one is going to have Velveeta slices in it. Don't worry, I preemptively sat it out overnight so that I would have some weird extra texture. Yo, thank you, Rustic Troll, for your 3rd month, baby. We're just gonna add a little trouble into this thing. So this one would be ill-advised for anybody to eat. That's the whole sentence. Chat. Press applesauce if I should add a 2nd slice. Maybe 1's good. Maybe we're good with 1. Maybe that's enough cheese. Maybe that's enough cheese. You know what I mean? That's a lot of applesauce. So it was foretold. Dude, if somebody were to like look into my home right now and see what I'm doing, they would think that I have had so much Mary J. They would be like, that guy is going off the walls right now. He is going somewhere crazy. Oh, no, I can't. But that would be pretty yummy. No, I can't do that. That would ruin the whole point. Dude, I'm gonna be honest though. If you were doinked and somebody handed you this would be like fucking best day ever. Can't do that though. Why is that cheese sticky? What kind of pancakes are these? This is a cheesecake. I might cry. Dude, you know there's got to be somebody out there that only watches my stream when they're high. There's got to be at least one guy that's just like, nope, I am only going to watch this dude when I'm high. There's no other option. That's the only way I'm going to get through this. All right, let's just stir this up. It looks like how do I explain this? Have you guys ever had, press 1 if you've ever had a McDonald's sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. You ever had one of them? This looks like I took a ray gun and vaporized one, and now I have like sausage, egg, and cheese McFucked. Okay, well, it exists now. And now I'm gonna put it in a pan and see what it tastes like. Let's get that heat back on. Wake up, son, it's your turn. Yeah, good job. Heat's going. You gotta add some sausage. I have decided that this one's gonna be vegan. Don't worry, if you're feeling the extra meat, there will be something special for you. Have you ever put meat inside of a breakfast item before? Do you guys like that thing? Vegan with milk? Vegetarian. Today, it's gonna be vegetarian. That's vegetarian. What's a vegan? I'm not one. I'm French. Just put this thing in that thing. My oven, my onion, my fridge. It's making weird sounds. Hey, Arar, have you ever made crepes? Yes, I have. I made these German crepes one time. Probably one of the best foods I've ever made. All right, it's time to throw this thing into my thing. Let's get a little close-up action. Come on. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it in it. What would you do? Okay, in my opinion, like objectively, just looking at it objectively, not trying to be weird here, objectively, this one sounds awesome, okay? It's cheese pancake, bud. That sounds good to me. That doesn't sound like a bad thing. You know what this is begging to be? This is begging to be the bun of a burger, a breakfast burger bun. That's what that wants to be, okay? Now can you please just back up. Dude, get back. Pissing me off when you do that. Breakfast burger. A McGriddle. Somebody had to say it, I don't know. I guess so. Kinda, yeah. This is a weird idea. Maybe we shouldn't have done this one. Can you let me know when that's done back there? You're my sous chef now. How we looking back there, Susan? Okay. I'm not gonna use paper towel for this every time, just for these early ones. I don't like to waste, but you know how it is. I'm gonna use a towel for the next one. How's it look? Hey, Arar, have you ever had dosa? It's probably my favorite breakfast food ever. No, I don't think I have. I don't know if I know what that is. I'm not gonna ask though, because that sounds like the kind of thing I'd be like, what's dosa? And somebody would be like, a dose of this dick in your mouth. And I've been like, all I've had. That's not true. Okay. Yummy. Ooh. Dose of these fucking testicles hanging under my fucking penis. Dose of this entire fucking schlong in your mouth. Yeah, how does it feel when I say it? It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. Yeah, that's what joke you're making. Fucking chat. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? How many Bulgarian dishes have you seen, Arar? All of them. That's not true. Like 14. So I think this make for a good grilled cheese kind of thing. Oh! Yeah! Dude, grilled cheese? Grilled cheese. It's a grilled cheese pancake. It's a cheesecake, but it's a grilled cheesecake. All right, can we call this the grilled cheesecake? Thoughts? Anybody into that? Grilled cheesecake? I think we gotta call this a grilled cheesecake. Okay, it's time to flip this thing. Is anybody ready? It's almost time. It needs 2 more seconds. Grilled cheesecake, flipping raw style. Here we go. It's time. This one's for all the points. I've got a combo going on right now, and I can't lose my combo. This is live TV. If I mess this up, buddy, it's over. I can't do this again. So I have to flip it correctly. Here we go. Here we go. Are you ready? Here we go. Grilled cheesecake, flip. Whoop. Yeah! Perfection. It kind of looks like a grilled cheese on the surface. Huh. Give it a little extra time to cook. I'm gonna put this thing back in the old cold thing. Right there in that little spot where cold stuff goes. You know, you gotta start looking at the world the way I do, where you open your refrigerator and you see like an onion and some grapes, and you're like, what can I do to combine these things? How do I make this worse? That's the idea. Gotta start doing that. It was my birthday, turned 22 today. Great stream so far. Dude, happy birthday! Oh, happy birthday, man. Oh, wow. You spent some of your birthday here. That's really special. I think that's actually probably one of the nicest things I've heard in a little while. Happy birthday, buddy. Man, imagine thinking that I'm worth spending your birthday at. Pfft, shucks. I turned 25 yesterday. Shit! I missed it, dude. Get me next year. Okay, this one is seemingly almost done. There's little like cheese pockets that are starting to pour out and like spill out of the pancake. I might be onto something here. I'm gonna go ahead and get that heat off. It sounds like it's almost done. It smells like it's gonna be freaking delicious. Are the radioactive pancakes basically random bullshit go? Okay, let's not type the quiet thing out loud. We were fine until that. Okay, I just read the most fucked up copy pasta. Hi Arar, this is your baby chatter. I was only born a few days ago and I love your content. What are you trying to change? No, Dad, don't, Dad, no. You brainwashed my dad, man. Whatever. All right, grilled cheesecake looking like it's done. A little flippage floppage. Wait towards the camera, buddy. You're on TV. There you go. All right, heat's off on that, dude. Okay, chat room. That's a grilled cheesecake. It's got an odd surface, it's a little bit different. I can see little pockets of cheesy goodness. And it smells like McDonald's in the morning. Does that sound good to you? Holy shit. Buddy, this might actually just be really, okay, for all of my friends that partake in the art of flamboyant kitchen creations, this one might be for you. The Sour Patch pancake, that one's very good. This might actually put it to shame. Hold. Whoa. Everybody come back down to earth for a sec. I just realized what's happening. This is probably the first time I've been in my kitchen and the food I'm making is awesome. Like up until now, it's like making a dad loaf, making a giant diarrhea doo-doo burger, making absolute garbage in different compositions, eating raw fish. This is a grilled cheesecake, bro. This is awesome. You're saying the meat load wasn't appealing? Hi, Arar, Pancake here. Please crack me. Can we get that guy? Go, why is he even saying it a second time? Hi, Arar, I'm a pancake. Can you crack me? Don't type that. Well, crack him. No! What the fuck? All right. Dude, somebody watching this VOD is gonna be like, I'm just gonna skip between every different pancake because I just want to get instant gratification, respect. They're gonna skip to this one and it's gonna be me fucking a pancake on the screen. And then my mom walks in the room. Hi, Mom. Mom, I just made a pancake full of cheese, calling it the grilled cheesecake. Would you try it? I'm about to. Here we go. Here we go. Grilled cheesecake. I found a pocket of cheese on the edge. That's what we're gonna go for. Okay. Oh, shit, dang, dude. Okay. Oh, it smells good. Okay, look. That is, dude.
Family cooking stream when Arar?
Probably, well, I mean, you unlocked a stream with my dad, dude, so probably expect it. What time is it? Oh, I'll handle that. Oh. Goo Goo Gaga? Send me a digital message. Yummy. I would use that cheesy pancake as a taco shell for breakfast tacos. So that person, we're just gonna go ahead and give that person a job here at the office. What do you think you can do? Because you get it. Whatever you want, you have it. Breakfast taco with the grilled cheesecake pancake delicioso. All right. Chat room. Dink. That is genuinely the most beautiful thing I've ever held. I hope this is as good as I think. Oh. That's so good. Okay.
I wish to see the Apocalypse cooking stream with Yukumi and Deja Vu Dia.
We've had a couple of pretty nightmarish combinations, dude. Dee and I have done some dirty stuff. Like, we've cooked some nasty foods. I don't know why I said that, and I did not mean it. We've cooked some nasty foods. I didn't mean to say that. Like, we made some nasty foods. By that, I mean one time I dropped food on the floor and she made me eat it. I meant literally dirty, to be clear. Sorry. I forgot where you guys think of stuff. Okay, let's just add this thing to the stack. Do you want my honest review of this pancake? Man, that was good. Okay, honest answers, honest reviews. Sorry, I need to grab some Pepto-Bismol. You never know. You never know. I'm just gonna preemptively prepare for the day. Listen, honest review. That pancake was good enough that now I have to be, I need to be critical of it, just to be clear. It had just a little bit too much cheese, more than it needed to have. If it had just a tiny bit less cheese, and maybe like, I'm sorry, maybe instead of being Velveeta cheese, if it was a like a jack cheese, like a pepper jack cheese, almost a tiny little bit of spice in it, I think that might be one of the best foods you could make somebody. And if you pulled that out and showed somebody that, they would probably put it right in their mouth. This is our stack so far. We've got Sour Patch pancake and the grilled cheesecake. Did it taste salty? It was a little salty. What if you make pancakes with bacon grease? Unfortunately, I've been informed that I won't make it to 40, so I'm trying to find ways to get myself to that point. But you're welcome to do what you want. I'm not your mom. Go crazy. A little bit of cheese in my pan. That's why I got a couple excess paper towels wet, because you can just wipe stuff out of your pan with that. Secret cleaning tech, by the way.
Imagine you had Coco
Dry paper
and
towel,
she
doesn't
had
matter if pan's hot.
Puppet, Kumi, and
You get used to
Arion
it.
to annoy you while cooking cheese curds.
And just like that, that baby's fresh. Ta-da! Fresh for cooking the same thing that you're already cooking. A little bacon won't hurt you. I think if you make that one with bacon, it would be pretty much unbelievable. Dude, okay, this is like a foundation pancake. Let's just be realistic. That pancake is like, that's the kind of pancake you make if you want to have something great to eat, okay? Now, for my next trick, I think we should have a pancake that completes the meal, okay? So we've already gotten some cheesecake, breakfasty, but yet savory and delicious. We need something to balance it out while still being in the breakfast vein. And that's why, after cheesecake, I've decided we are going to have coffee cake. Allow me to show you what I mean. Get a little bit of this. One scoopage. And now you're gonna see what he's thinking. Now, are you ready? Are you ready to witness me? Now you're getting it. Off stream, I prepared one Zoo Pals sized cup of coffee. Zoo Pals coffee. It's pre-done. It's already ready to go. Pre-recorded. However, I'm gonna ask you guys, because I think it's only fair, I'm gonna add some of that to this. Do you want me to also add, this is entirely up to you, a single scoop of espresso powder that will dissolve into it and make it even more enhanced coffee flavor? What do you think? Press 27,000 if you want to see it done. I say that number like you're about to fucking look under your chair and find it there. Press 27,000 and then look under your brand new chair. That's right, I swapped your chair out too, I guess. All right. A little instant espresso-rundo. Got it. Hey, do you have that friend that says espresso? I'm gonna just ask if you could just do everybody a favor. Just let them know that it's espresso. It's not rude. You don't have to be rude about it. But every time somebody says espresso, it makes me think that they probably don't really know what it is. Here's a little espresso powder. We're gonna put some of this in there. And then I got an extra secret ingredient, okay? We're gonna get a little spin. Check this out, okay. Espresso powder in first. Boink. If you're like me and you like things to taste pretty solid, you throw shit in the sink and throw a fit and knock your drinks over and cause problems. And then you'll go, maybe I should add something to balance this out. And so you'll get yourself a little cocoa, okay? When I make espresso, like instant espresso, I put a little bit of like hot chocolate cocoa powder in there, and it makes it so good. You don't need much, I just want it to be slightly chocolatey. A little cocoa, a little cocoa. I don't know why I didn't just put the lid on it, buddy. It's right there. And then lastly, I'm gonna put a little bit of our Zoo Pals brand coffee. Okay. We don't need much. The espresso powder balances it out. We're gonna stir this thing up. And in theory, we will be looking at a delicious coffee cake. This one's gonna be a little bit thinner, and I'm okay with that. Thinner pancakes actually spread more and they have a smoother surface. Oh, dude, Harvey, thanks, baby. I appreciate that. Yo, thanks for gifting a sub. That was pretty rad. Okay. We're gonna ask this question now because, buddy, this one's rare. Would you try this? This one's a coffee cake. I think my thing is warm enough. Shkapow! It is. It's actually a little bit too warm, but you know what? I've been that way before. Take this, dude, floop, and flop. And then put that back where you got it. We're gonna butter my surface. My surface is very clearly too hot. Like I said, you don't want your butter to like pow, because if it's powing, that means that this thing is gonna be bumping when it lands. And you wanna give it just a second to not be bumping. So I'm gonna take it off the heat and I'm gonna add it to the heat. Okay. Press 47 if you think it's gonna taste delicious. Press 2 if you think it tastes good. Okay, here we go. Coffee cake. Okay, this one's gonna be good. I can just tell. And that's not because I'm addicted to coffee and it smells really good. Okay, back on the heat. Oh man, I hope this is as good as it smells. So when I poured it on there, it kind of looked like somebody had like 3 cups of coffee this morning. You don't really want to feel that way, but you know, sometimes you do. Okay, you know, I'm kind of like, okay, do I have something wrong with me? So sometimes I'll ask you guys to press a number, and I'll be like, hey, press this number to help me, you know, see your opinion or something. And then I'll look over, and then I'll see the numbers that I just asked for, and I don't know what they mean. Like, I don't know what they mean anymore. I don't know why I even do that. I'm completely lost. I just looked over. There was like 400 different numbers. I don't know what any of them mean. And they're just typed in the chat. And I'm the guy that did it. I know it was my fault. But I don't know what any of it means. So, thanks for the numbers. All right, let's get a little, you guys want a zoomage? Come on, come look. Right now, that's what we got. Beautiful, brown, delicious. Can't get better than beautiful, brown, and delicious. I'm gonna just check my edges. Okay, we're getting close. She wants to jump. Gotta let it get a little bit more firm. That's what it's all about. You ever smack some cake? You know I do. We don't need any more of you. I'm so sorry. Bye-bye. Yeah, mine. Can somebody else type something just to like get that off the comments? Is that pancake going to be caffeine incarnate? Oh yeah, dude. Oh, okay, it's formed a skin. We gotta do some flipping. Chat room, it's time to flip the coffee cake. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Remember, if I make a mistake here, it's irreversible, and there's no way to change what I've done. 1, go. Oh no, coffee cake's a crepe now. Well, that's what life's all about. One and done. I think I can salvage this. Nope. All right, guys. Well, this layer is going to look like a taco. It's just the way the coffee cake crumbles. I don't know what to tell you. Wait a minute. What if I do surgery? Okay. Emergency scenario. He's going to do surgery. But can he? No. He knows that this is a one and done scenario. He's going to try and salvage it just for the people that he loves. There's nobody else like him. Nobody else would ever take a risk like this, but he would because he loves what he does. Surgery is looking pretty good. We're starting to see some separation, flattening. He saved the patient! Patient salvaged! Now that's what a doctor should do. A little extra press, get things evened out. She's gonna live. She's gonna live. That's what a doctor does. That's why I serve. That's pretty damn cool. I've never done that before. So it looks like I made a buckwheat pancake, but instead it's actually a chocolatey, toasty coffee cake. Do you want some aroma knowledge? Huh, I can't smell. Whoa. Damn. That smells so incredible. Every pancake so far has smelled awesome. Hi, I found you from Ari. In a good way? Or in a bad way? You didn't find me when Ari was just laughing at me climbing up a mountain, right? That's like in my fucking nightmares, dude. Okay, I think this dude's done. All right, whoa, a little piecage. All right, solid work. Oh, towards the camera. Remember, you're on TV, bro. This is your moment. Boom! Yeah. Sorry, I dropped a little extra crisper. It's all good. Not everybody makes it to the big leagues. Mystery. You goobers. Whatever. It's done. Check it here. I'm gonna give you guys a full taste. Come zoom into me. Look at that, huh? This is the coffee cake. Espresso powder. Coffee that I made earlier today. Cocoa powder. Love. And a doctor saved this one from dying on the verge of death. And now I'm gonna taste it. It actually turned out really good. You can see the mold very clearly. Well, I never said that I was a doctor. All right. This is gonna sound weird, but it smells nostalgic. It smells like I've walked into like my grandmother's house and she's making me breakfast. It smells really good. I don't know why. I don't know how to explain it. This one smells really good. I think I'm ready to try it. It's very crispy. It's got that crispy yumminess. It's very bubbly. It's different than the other ones. It's probably because there's more liquid. Well, there's only one way to find out how it is. I'll give you a little close-up. Here, check this out. That is the coffee cake. Nope, look at it, not me. Coffee cake. Press 1 if you would try that. It smells good. It smells real good. Okay, here we go. Oh. Well, okay. So, it's not bad. No, it's not bad. It's not even bitter. For all the stuff that we just put in that, it doesn't really taste like anything other than a regular pancake. That's kind of upsetting. I'm really disappointed, actually. I was excited for this one. The coffee cake, while very cool and a very good idea, unfortunately, doesn't really taste like anything. I guess. Oh man, that's kind of a bummer. You know what I mean? I was kind of looking forward to that one. You didn't add enough salt. That's not a bad point. You have a fair point. I'll accept that. You have a fair point. The only part about that I'm disappointed in is that I did all of that incredible surgery to save its life, and it ended up tasting like whatever. You know what I mean? That's the only problem I had with that. Otherwise, that one was pretty good. Coffee cake, I'm not gonna say is bad, but if I had to give it a numerical value to assess its life, you know, something to say, this is what you are, I would give it a 5. It's very 5. It's a good pancake, it's a crispy pancake, but it also tastes like a slightly weaker pancake. So it's a 5. Definitely not bad, definitely not terrible, and it looks pretty good on the stack. This is what we got so far. Does this look like anything in particular to you? It kind of looks like I'm making a cheeseburger out of pancakes. You know what I mean? Weird. All right. Howdy, dude, hey. It's almost like a pie. You don't say. It's interesting. It's an interesting opinion you got there, doctor. Okay, now, this next pancake, actually, are you sitting down? We need to talk, okay? We need to have a very serious discussion about this next pancake, okay? Are you sitting? Please sit down. When I make this next pancake, your eyes will be open to a new world. You will be shown what I believe to be a world with more potential. A world in which restriction and restraint are withheld in the face of progress. We will not judge, we will only work towards our goals. Do you understand? Because this next pancake, it's going to change your mind. You're gonna look at it, you're gonna say, there's no way I would ever, there's no way I would ever. You will have innate disdain, and you can't. You need to have an open mind. Break out of the shell that they keep you in. Look outside of the box. See a world in which potential exists, and don't limit yourself to what you've seen in the past. Because for the next pancake, we're making chili cake. I've got here a can
pancakes.
of Skyline chili.
Pancakes.
And we're gonna add that directly into our pancake. This is the chili cake. It smells like chili cake, or chili. We're just gonna toss a good chunk of this in there. This is gonna be the meat cake, okay? This is my cue to hide. I'm not gonna eat you. Okay, we're just gonna add a couple of spoonfuls of meat to the cake. Yes. Yes, that's right. I went out of my way. I actually got this chili all the way from Skyline Chili. Let's just mix it up and see what we get, huh? Right now it kind of looks like somebody just pooped in my pancakes. Not good. I'm gonna get this thing warmed up. Okay, with an open mind, who would try this one? Ads? Whatever, that's fine. Oh my God. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Not me, dude. So I think this one's gonna be delicious. This, oh shit. Okay, this doesn't look good, but we're gonna try it anyway. It kind of looks like the coffee cake one. It smells good. No, it smells good. Okay, here we go. So this is chili cake. Yummy. You wouldn't try this? My dad typed baby shit. Dude, I still have to eat it. Like, do you think you could wait for that comment until after, when I have the baby shits? Huh, looks like fucking baby shit. Thanks, Dad. Hi, baby. Hello, Momo. Hi. Hi. Momo. Hi, sweet kitty. Ooh, it's Momo. Hi, baby girly. What do you guys think? It's Momo. She wants my baby shit. That's okay. It's my baby kitty. Hi, girly. Hi, girly. Hi, sweet baby. Oh, yeah. That's my kitty. I love that cat. Okay, do we have ads coming up soon? How long do we have? I think we could maybe take a break. We could do a short commercial break. I'm not digging in my ass. I'm fixing my pant leg. I'm gonna snooze them. Nah, don't snooze them. We could just do this one, and then we can go pretty uninterrupted for a minute. Thoughts? I'm not digging in my ass. I'm not digging in my ass. We're about to go in commercial, so I'm taking off my hurt me collar, which hasn't hurt me today. We can run it now. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Chat room, I'm gonna take a brief commercial break. When I get back, we make the chili cake. Does that sound good? Yes or no? Also, when we get back, I need to tell you why something really dangerous almost happened to me, okay? So remember those words. I'm gonna be RB, okay? BRB, I'll be right back. I won't be long. Okay, bye-bye. I'll be back. Hello? Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. It is I. I'm back! Sorry I took so long. I was feeding my cats. Did you finish sun drying your butt? Why do you even remember that conversation? That was like a 14-second conversation that we had one single time. Okay? Why do you remember that? That's insanity, okay? Forget that you know that. Well, did you? Maybe. That's beside the point. Listen, I am back. Wow, what a fucking great introduction. I need to tell you about something that I forgot to tell you at the beginning of stream. I'm gonna warm this guy back up. Okay. Chat room, do you know what today it is? Yo, Neil, what's going on, baby? He's back. I'm gonna get lunch and say deuces. Later, bro. It was good to see you, man. Dang. Peacing out. That's all good. I need to tell you guys about something. Do you know what today is? They raided right when we went to ads. No! Bro, I'm sorry, dude. Hey, thanks for popping in. Thanks for raiding. I'm sorry that I had to go and hit the all shit show. Whatever, you get the idea. Chat room, do you know what day it is? Yes or no? This is an important thing. Because if you know what today is, you know what tomorrow is. Tomorrow, you might be asking, what's special about tomorrow? Arar? Well, let me tell you. Tomorrow is Saturday. And you know what I'm doing tomorrow? At this time tomorrow, I am going to be joined by Kumi and Jaws. Together, we are going to be linked up in Minecraft with shock collars, trying to beat the game while being electrocuted every time we get hurt. That is tomorrow's show. I don't know if you saw, that has already been told and announced. This show might be something. Tomorrow's show is going to be crazy. And I forgot to tell you about that. I was going to tell you about that at the beginning of the stream. But you know, you're special. You're different. You stuck around. And now you get to know things that the other clowns don't necessarily get to know. You know what I mean? Let's just put that down. Who's ready for more pancakes? Arar will be shirtless. There you go. My father said that I'll be shirtless, so there you go. I gotta get this out of there. No more crusties. There we go. I'll be shirtless. Shkapow! I don't like when my cats look at me and they're like, what the fuck? I think he is taking her food from her. Hey, buddy. Sometimes I like to spread their food out a little bit so that they go and they get to be a little bit more engaged with it. Okay. How you doing? You doing good? You holding up? You feeling okay? Has anybody asked you that today? You doing all right? I know sometimes people just don't ask, even when you're having a bad day, but you know, it's okay. How am I? Terrible. I had really high hopes for that coffee cake, and then it wasn't as good as I had hoped. And now I'm really upset about it. If you want my honest opinion, just throwing it out there. Okay, that's hot. It's time. Chili cake. Woo! Oh, okay. It's not what I thought it would smell like. Let's get that thing up in here then. Okay. It's making weird sounds. Here. Let's just get up in this. Okay, chili cake. Oh no, maybe this one's bad. Okay, maybe this one was bad. Okay, for some reason I'm getting all of it out of there. Like I really want extra of this one. I don't know how to tell you this. I don't. Even the butter knows this will suck, dude. Where's your little like rainbow over your head that makes you smile and feel happy? Where's that at? You never know. What if it's delicious? What if it's delicious? You don't know. Nobody knows. I'm a scientist. I'm on the cutting edge of what makes food delicious. What if today, right now, you were to bear witness to the creation of the world's next greatest food? What if that's what today was? What if that's what today was? What if you were watching me discover that the best food that has ever happened is Skyline chili pancakes? What if it was? I don't I don't think you would be very happy to find out that you were the only person ridiculing me. I'm just gonna throw it out there. You would actually be quite happy. I'm just saying. Hey, I know you're busy, but I need you to check out these pancakes Vera made. Yo, what's up? Hang on, I'll check the picture in a second, Rundo. Okay, hold. Hang on, I'm just separating the solid points. Okay, that guy's good, looking good. I need to check a photo. Bro, what? Okay, I'm gonna show every single person this, by the way. Okay, so I was just sent this image of somebody that just made pancakes. Are they scrambled eggs? Let me look a little closer. Okay, so I know what happened. Okay, I'm gonna describe to you exactly what happened because I know how this works. I've done this before. Just to like stand in front of this oncoming train that's about to hit you in the face, I just want to be very clear. I know what happened, okay? First of all, let me do a flippage, okay? This is gonna be the first flip that happens with a live audience. You ready for the chili cake flip? Here we go. Come on, raw, like it's meant to happen. Get a little flappage. Okay, this thing's ready to go. Here we go. Flip it. Just kidding, make it jump. Now flip it. Bah! Cool. Nailed it. Anyway, back to work. So, this right here, this is not the result of somebody that doesn't know how to cook. This is not a huge mistake. This happens to me sometimes too. This is either one of a couple of options. Either you tried to flip your pancake and it crumpled onto itself and it started cooking unevenly and you're like, well, I gotta do something about it. So you broke it up and said, I need to cook it evenly. So I broke it into a bunch of pieces. Two, you really hate the way a perfect pancake looks, and so after cooking it perfectly, you tore it up into pieces. If that's your style, that's your style. Or three, you started to make pancakes and decided you really wanted scrambled eggs, changed your mind halfway through. That's what the third option was. It stuck to the pan and it fucked up. That's all I needed to hear. That's exactly what I thought. What can I say? I mean, it happens. However, in my opinion, if you get put in that spot again, don't go psycho. Throw that bitch in the trash. The chili cake's almost done. You want to hear something really messed up, by the way? You guys want to see something really messed up? This pancake, which has skyline chili in it, by the way. Like that's not the most important detail of all of it. Hey, this pancake I'm making, which by the way has skyline chili in it out of a can, that pancake, for some reason, is the best looking pancake I've had all night. I'm either in the pancake zone, where I'm making perfect pancakes, or I'm in the not so perfect zone, where I'm making nasty nightmares. It's one or the other. But it's done. Check it. This here is the, pardon me, this is the deceptively perfect chili cake. Oddly good-looking pancake. Something about it's giving me the heebie-jeebies. You know what I mean? Smells pretty good. Okay. Here it is. Add hot dogs and cheese. Wait a minute. Hold on. Chili cheese dog cake. Think about it. You take a little, no, I won't say what I really thought. You take a hot dog, put it across it, put some cheese, roll it up. Chili cheese dog pancake. Suddenly you might kind of like this, huh? You remember when we started this and you were like, ugh, that sounds sick. Bro's cooking? Yep. You were like, oh, that sounds gross. Now you're like, wait a minute, hang on. Chili cheese dog pancake. Pancake wrapped around a hot dog with cheese, and you know what, motherfucker? Maybe put a little extra chili on the inside. But that's all right, we don't gotta do that here. But how does it taste? I hear one person asking. Well, madam, I will show you. Before I take a bite of this chili pancake, one's for good, two's for bad. Let me get the perfect little cut here and we'll see what we get. Oh, wow, that's weird. Okay. 1.5? No, you can't soft dick it, dude. Full dick or no dick at all, Dad. You know what I mean. There it is. There it is. Take a look at it. What do you think? That is a chili pancake. So the only downside to this thing, is you have to stop yourself from expecting it to be as sweet as a regular pancake. You can't have it psych you out. You have to like go into this with the mindset like, wait a minute, this is not a normal pancake. What you're about to eat is a chili pancake. You can't trick yourself. This is savory style. That's goddamn right, baby. Savory style cake. This is a chili cake. I sound like I'm going to fight this thing. Oh, this is a chili cake, and I'm raw, and I'm gonna eat it right now. It's a bit feisty, but I'm gonna bite it down. Oh, hold the phone. That is delicious. Okay, I knew this one would be weird. It's very good. That is very good. Okay, it doesn't taste weird. It's a savory pancake. It's not like odd. I'm gonna say the thing that you are probably the most worried about out loud. You're probably thinking of the meat chunks. There's no meat chunks. This chili is pretty well blended and smooth. There's not really any chunkage. It's a pretty smooth pancake. It tastes like chili. Honestly, it tastes like a chili dog just without the hot dog in it. Does that make sense? It's like a chili dog, but without the hot dog. That's what I'm having right now. Oh, wait a minute. Hello. This is a very rare stream where I am now about to add my fourth food item to a stack. And it wasn't nasty. When's the last time I had 4 reasonably good foods in a row? Dude, I can't even name one time. Check it. That's our stackage right now. Can you see that? Does that look cool? I look like I'm making a reverse burger. That one was pretty good. Okay. How are we feeling about my chances right now? I feel like I'm kind of up right now. I'm feeling up, at least. I think I am. That's pretty good. That was pretty good. Okay, put that there. Oh, buddy. So we're 4 for 4. I think it's about time that I give you guys a choice. Now, listen, this next pancake, buddy, it's not gonna be good. Berto, how are you? I'm still waiting for that email for when we're playing more water park sim. Okay, bud? Been waiting on that thing. This bottom of this is bowed out. Okay. Let's do a quick recap of tonight's episode. I have made 4 radioactive pancakes. The bottom, the green, Sour Patch, grilled cheesecake, coffee cake, and chili cake. Somehow, in some way, every single one of them has been kind of delicious. But will that trend continue? Probably. Unless the next one's a mix-up and it's actually gonna be disgusting. There's only one way to find out. Chat room, I'm gonna give you the choice. And I'm gonna do this in a way that I think is properly vague. Okay? The next option for you And it's entirely up to you whether or not we do this. How about I put it like this? Yeah, I think this is properly vague. We're gonna do red or blue. Red or blue. There's no wrong answers here. Just know that it's going to be a tough one. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of both. Let's be a little bit more prominent, a little more defiant. Is green not a wrong answer? Green's not one of the options yet. Red or blue? Red or blue? Red or blue? Every time I see somebody say a different color, I reset and I don't take anybody's opinion anymore. Red or blue? Okay, it's exclusively red. Red it shall be. Why do you need it to be red? You think red and you're like, I know I'm gonna do this, guy. All right, fine. Here you go. What's gonna be in the red category? Habanero peppers and red Takis. We're making hotcakes. That is the next pancake. I need to rinse these guys out, chop them up, and toss them in there. I really didn't want to make this one. So this one's hotcakes. It's gonna be spicy. I already know it's gonna be spicy. I'm adding the habanero, and I'm gonna ask you guys, and it's up to you, it's your choice on this one. Shall I take out the seeds from the habanero? I am gonna just ask you now. It's up to you. Hang on, I'm gonna make it. Oh, I gotta chop up my habanero. Boop, bop. So take out all the fun? Okay. Okay. Sure. I don't feel like cleaning my knives, but I will. Habanero, you're going in there. We're just gonna chop this dude up. And now I'm just gonna mince this thing. I'm just gonna see how much one adds. I want these to be fine. I don't want to have big peppery bits in here. I want it to be throughout, okay? So nobody's asked what would blue have been? Like nobody? Nobody's like, oh, what would blue be? You haven't even asked. It was gonna be something special. Windex. Yeah, blue was gonna be Windex. Okay. Yummy in my tummy. Wait, a little extra. Okay, let's see if that's enough habanero. I feel like it ought to be. Let's just go, whoop. I added all of the seeds, by the way. If you were hoping for some, nope. All of them. Let's see if that's enough. Stir that up, and then we gotta add, oh, this doesn't seem like a good idea at all anymore. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the pancake mix because obviously I want extra of this one. Yum. That's gonna hurt. Thanks. I think one's enough for now. I don't want to have a cow or shit out from my brow. I don't know where I was going with that. Okay. Here's the Takis. So this is how we're gonna get the color in there. I think what I wanna do is crush it. Maybe I put it in a bag and crush that thing. Got a bag right here. Hey, I just joined stream. Why is there a GIF of you under the chat? Well, my curious friend, every stream since I think like a week ago, I go in my Discord and I find a random GIF that somebody has taken from the stream as it's going. And I put it on there, and we call that the GIF of the day. I only just started doing that. I don't really think there's anything else to it. Sometimes they're really good, sometimes they're really bad. You know what else is really bad? I might need to crush a little bit more. Okay, a little bit of the Chemical X. Toss that in there. Okay. Do these hotcakes sound? Oh! Do these hotcakes sound good or bad? There's a lot of red 40 in this one. We're gonna amp it up and we're gonna get to red 50 because I'm also gonna add some red dye. I want these ones to look crazy, okay? Let's be honest, these are the thumbnail pancakes. Sorry, doctor. You know how I get. I'm gonna burn my butt, burn that shit clean off my skin and lose this win. This fifth pancake, it's gonna take my fucking butthole and turn it inside out. Yay! Let's stir this thing up. Ooh, oh. Okay, great. Have you reserved the toilet? Yes, I put in my reservations last week. Oh, great. Oh, I don't want to smell it. Should I go smell it? I should, shouldn't I? I really don't want to. Fine, I will. Don't twist my arm. I'm sniffing it. Oh! Whoa! Hey. Oh, it smells spicy. Youch. That's not good. Maybe I just got like a whiff of it fresh. Oh! Whoa! Aye! Oh, wow. Okay. Whoa, mama, hey. That's a spicy one. Okay. Let's get this heat going. Ooh. I feel like I just did smelling salts. You guys ever do that? Wow. Okay. Real fast, I just need to wipe up off of the ground. I see one of the seeds. I can't leave that on the floor. I don't want my cats to get hurt. You know what I mean? I'm not into that. I gotta wipe that up. There we go. Okay. Woof. Okay. Yeah, before rugby. Yeah, so I'm doing what you do for rugby, except I'm making a pancake that's gonna literally turn my butthole as red as the batter is. This is terrible. Did you guys say you think this is gonna taste good? Did you say yes? I think you're crazy. It's gonna be savory, we know that. We've done 2 savory cakes in a row, chili, and then whatever this is. Oh, dude, I don't know. Okay, so the idea that I've got here for this one was like, oh, dude, pancakes, hotcakes. What could be better? You know what I mean? Like, it was that simple. That is what I thought. That was kind of my rational thinking involved. It's like, oh, it's gonna be like hotcakes. You know, we got coffee cake, we got hotcakes, we got cheesecake. You know what I mean? That's what I was going for with this. This was one of the special ones. This one was prepared in advance in my mind. Okay, the thing's hot. It's time to toss it. Come on in, let's check it out. Okay, I know you can't see in the pan. You know, life's like that sometimes. We're gonna just go ahead and get that in there. It's really chunky, kind of looks like I'm pouring like a brain into this pan. Yummy, that's gonna be so edible. Okay, that's gotta be enough, right? Okay, I'm just gonna give it a little spread because it doesn't do that naturally like all the other ones have done. And there it is. Looks like a big, large, giant pile of pink. I feel like Ari, I just made like a fucking pan of pink. They're fucking bowls of purple. Okay, let's just rinse this dude off. Oh man, this is the first one I'm not happy about. Like this is not, I'm not excited anymore. I was excited until this one. Kind of killed my whole vibe. Okay, you done? You're done. Capsaicin and menthol do not cancel each other out, so you can taste chili and mint at the same time. Oh, okay. That's fun. Hey, maybe you should make a Pepto-Bismol pancake. I love your mind. Have I told you that? The things in your head, I like them. Keep that on your shoulders. Get a little dinky of wet. Ooh, I think it's gonna be good. Wipe it up. Okay, it's cooking. It's cooking. Press 1 if you would try this pancake. Okay, there we go. It's almost done. It's almost done. Best part about pancakes, buddy, they go fast. Whoa, mama, everybody? Okay, press applesauce. Not for any other reason. I just wanted to not think about all the people that would eat this shit. You're nasty, dude. You're nasty for wanting to eat this one. Like, dude, we have made some good stuff, and you want to eat this? Where are all the people that said the chili one would be bad? Because I know you're not judging me now. Ah, oh, dude, chili? Ew, yucky. Chili pancake? Yucko. That's gross. Oh, but now you're all fucking gung-ho. Sure, bud. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. I'd try anything I would try anything the Arar would cook for me. Okay. I'm sorry. No. Don't do that. Like, does it have any bearing that I'm the one that made it? Be honest. Like, because I made it, that helps you want to eat it? Is that really your logic? What? Okay. Sure, dude. Whatever you say. I'm not gonna make you though, cause like, buddy, I want to have an audience. I don't want to fucking lose you guys. You ain't eating my nasty nast. All right, it's flip time. It's time to flip the hotcakes, and the worst thing that could happen is it lands on the floor. Shucks, then I can't eat it. We've only got one. Here we go. It's time. Remember, this is a live show. This can only happen once, and if I make this mistake, it's flipped onto the ground. Here we go. Hotcakes. Hey-ah! Ah! Okay, unfortunately I succeeded. Man. Thank you, everybody. Round of applause for me. Drat. It looks like I took like a brain out of a monkey and I squished it down and I'm cooking it. It's gonna be eaten by a ravenous monster. Me. Things are starting to get a little bit dirty. Okay, keep it clean. Keep it real clean. I want you guys to be able to see the stack at all times. That way you know that we're, you know, getting somewhere. I guess. I don't know. I don't really know what that means. Heat's off. That's just the feel thing. You'll get it. Have you guys ever made a pancake? Who's ever made a pancake in chat? The stack looks so much like a burger. I know, it's very burgered. No pancake makers? Well, that's news for me. I need to put some stuff away because I don't want to make a mess and have someone else clean it for me. That's not what I'm about. I'm not that kind of guy. That song kind of sucked. Made me want to die. Sorry, I just had to add that last part because it rhymed. I actually don't feel that way. Are you guys having fun? I hope so. I've been wanting to do this idea for like 7 months, and I actually decided to toss it on the Dreamathon because I thought it was so cool. But sometimes I worry with ideas like this, and I'm the only person that's like, this is a really cool idea. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's what I worry about. You have no way of knowing. I'm getting more water. I want to be healthy. I don't want to die. Goo goo gaga. Arar, since this is a burger pancake stack, can we get a potato pancake as the fries? That's a good idea. But I don't, why am I shaking water? Why am I shaking water? It's water. Okay. Pancake. It's all done and ready. Here we go. Hey! It's a little hot. Take a lookie. What do you think? Look at it. Okay. What the fuck? I'm going to tell you what this smells like precisely. This smells exactly like, for whatever reason, it smells like goldfish. Like, you know the snack, goldfish? Goldfish, or whatever. That's what it smells like exactly. Isn't that weird? Okay, well, it is what it is. Hold on. Why have I made all of the colors of a fucking cheeseburger? What am I doing? Okay, in a second, I'm gonna reassemble this and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. What am I doing? Whatever. I'm making a burger cake. All right, I've had one of those. Okay, it's time to taste this hot cake. Inside, a habanero pepper and some red Takis crushed up. It's not gonna be spicy. It's not gonna be spicy. I know that for a fact. Okay, I'll even get extra so that you guys get a full-size bite. It's only fair. Here we go. There we go. What do you think? It looks radioactive. Ew, it looks like a fish. It looks like shrimp. That is a crime against pancakes. Finally, somebody comes in with like rational thinking. Oh, it smells so bad. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Savory, slightly spicy. Habanero, Takis. It's gonna be yummy. It's probably gonna be yummy, delicious. The sweet's gonna cancel it out. It's gonna be good. Sweet's gonna cancel it out. It's gonna be good. Sweet's gonna cancel it out. It's gonna be good. Okay. Oh. 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 Ooh. Ooh. Woo. Woo. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's fine. It's not that spicy. It's fine. Whoa. Oh my God. My eyebrows are sweating. Oh, okay. It's not that bad. If you know me, I would be hiccuping if it was really bad. It's fine. Don't touch your eyes. I washed my, we're fine. Okay. It's spicy. It's not good. It has the taste of a pepper. It doesn't taste like the goldfish that it smells like. I think the Takis are helping it in some way, shape, or form. If you're a spice person and you like spice, this might actually be good for you. You might actually really like this. It kind of bothers me. So I say it's not good. It's really not bad. So maybe I would give this like a 4. Maybe a 3.5. I don't really know. I don't love it. Let's just be realistic. I think it's just going to get added to the stack, and then I'm going to be pretending I don't know it's there. But I have to do something really quick. Hang on. Yeah. And wait a minute. I have an idea. So that guy, and then this, and then we do that. Hold. Tell me I haven't just made a fucking cheeseburger. Tell me I haven't just made an actual cheeseburger. What is going on in this world that we live in where this is something that I can make? This was not the intention. No, this was not planned. I've just made a cheeseburger out of pancakes on accident. Some might even say I'm an artist because that required some sort of creativity that I didn't intend to do, which means I think it's innate. Add some ketchup and mustard. Why don't we add some rocks to your head? You should totally take a bite of it all at once. Dude, you're gonna fucking love the end of the stream today. You're gonna freak out when you see the end of the stream. Well, there are a couple more pancakes to go. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna freak out here in a second. Can I spoil the next pancake for you? Can I spoil it? Because I just realized, okay, I need to be honest. There's so many thoughts in my head. I need to get them all out at once. I'm gonna be very passionate for a moment. Please be gentle with me.
Pancake fries should be a side.
Don't get me wrong. I don't disagree, but that wasn't the plan. Okay. Can I be kind of honest for just a moment? This is from me to you, sincerely. This whole thing looking like a cheeseburger is entirely by accident. And I mean that. Usually I kind of have like a game plan or a path or a possibility. You know, I like to give myself options. I like to think about where things are going. And in this specific case, the only thing I thought of was that they were gonna be wacky, they were gonna be wild, and they were gonna be weird. And that's what I wanted. twitch.tv/Arar. That's what I was going for, okay? That's what I wanted. I wanted weird, wacky, wild. That's what I wanted. However, you're gonna think that this was intentional, okay? You're gonna think that I planned this. Because the next pancake that I'm about to put on this, and I want to be very honest with you, again, this was not part of the plan. The next pancake that I'm about to make is a pickle pancake, which would fit great on a cheeseburger. I didn't think about it being like that. It was not the plan. I wanted to have one weird one, I wanted to have one good one, and I wanted one experimental one. I didn't think of that. And the worst part about this, aside from the color, there are actually things in here that are reminiscent of a burger. This is weird. I never have had this happen where I accidentally made the composition somehow. I don't even know what to call this. All right, well, pickles. Chat, should I chop up the pickle or should I just toss that thing on there and have pickle pieces? Mush, chop, 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 chop. Okay. Things aren't feeling so great. I'm gonna do something a little weird. You've probably never seen this before, unless you are in a Korean household, in which case you've definitely seen this before. I'm gonna use scissors. It'll make things easier. if my fork wanted to play the game. I know you're probably like, what the fuck? Why is he using scissors? Because it makes it easier, okay? If you don't use scissors for cooking, you are honestly limiting yourself. See how easy that is? Instead of having to get a whole knife out, I can just cut this stuff perfectly. Huh, yeah. Yeah, I had these for burgers, because I made burgers. Do you remember when I made the big giant burger? Yeah, this was on it. One big one for fun. That's a discovery pickle, all right?
This is gonna look like the Krabby Patty they fed the health inspector.
Bits and pieces, that's what they call me. Okay, dude. Now you're starting to bother me. I'm freaking out. The pickles are jumping anywhere but inside the bowl. I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad. I'm getting tilted. I'm getting mad at pickles. I'm getting mad at a pickle. Come on, dude. Just go in the little jar bowl thing. Look, all right, pickle. Yeah. Sha. Done. And then I'm going to add a little pickle juice because I want it to taste like pickles. Oh, my God. Okay, well, it will. Guess it will. Great. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna add a little. And then I just poured the entire jar in there. Oh, this is starting to look awful. No, dude. Why did I do that? It smells like pickles. Okay, a little heat action. There you go. Get you back on track. Okay. Stir it. You know, it's stuff like this, though, that makes me feel like I'm going to be put on, like, the news. Like, my fear is that I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to wake up to a message from, like, my mom, and it's going to be like, hey, look, you're on the news. And it's going to be like, deranged man puts pickles in pancakes and tries to convince an audience it's good. Like, I'm telling you, I'm waiting for that moment to happen to me. Obviously, it's got to be green, so I'm adding a little green dye. But not too green. I want it to be slightly yellow. Hi, Rinna. Just a bit of vodka. I got that reference. I liked that one. All right, pickle cake. Pan pickle? No, probably not. I was already calling the food police after I saw that pepper pancake. I mean, dude, I don't know. I don't want to defend myself anymore. I used to defend myself, and then I learned that it makes things worse. Just admit to your mistakes. That's what I say. That's my advice. If you're making pan pickle, whatever. Hello from Russia, love your channel. Dude, thanks. You shouldn't. I'm making pancake pickle pancake, pan pickle cake. Cake with a pickle in it, pan pickle cake. Pickle cake, pickle pancake. Let's put it, shake this Jake. It's warm enough, let's do it. Okay, it's chunkage, it's funkage, it smells weird. I don't like that smell. That smells like hell. And by hell I mean help me. Okay, sure. Just gotta clean off my devices. If you guys have ever played, what is it, like Diablo 3? No, not Diablo 3. Have you guys ever played Divinity Original Sin 2? You know that butcher guy that exists on the prison aisle at the very beginning of the game? The one that like really likes cutting people up? If you haven't, there's a guy that exists in Divinity 2 in the prison aisle that likes cutting people up. I feel like when I'm washing off my spatula, I'm like that guy. Because the atrocities that I'm committing are disturbing and nobody should ever want to do them. Okay, that is looking, there it is. All right, sniff check. Okay. That is either absolutely disgusting or absolutely delicious. Oh my God, that hat is pissing me off. How do I help you? How do I help you fix that problem? Because I wasn't expecting that. Twist the hat more? It's okay. Just the other day, somebody came in here and was insulting me because they thought I wanted to be taller. Yet I don't know why they would think that. I've given no indication and never brought it up. It's tough. Okay, pickle cake is actually coming together really fast. Our edges are already starting to buble. And I can hear it singing. We're gonna give it a little bit longer. This is gonna be a hard one to toss. I get that feeling that we're gonna end up in a coffee cake situation. That's fine, I'm ready for that. That doesn't smell like food, that smells like a rubber tire. Most tires are rubber. It smells like a regular tire. All right. Can I be honest? I don't want to eat this one. Press 1 if I don't have to eat this one. Fuck you, man. Whatever. Fine, whatever. Here we go. The pickle flipple. Flipping my pickle live on stream. Here we go. Ha ha! Oh, I nailed it. Well, yay, I guess. Unfortunately, I nailed it. I've got like no pickle juice left in my jar. Are pancakes with cucumbers a popular dish, or is this an experiment? This is not normal. What you're seeing is not normal. This is not normal. This is not me. This is not something I do often. This is abnormal. Experiment. Experiment. Okay, it's almost done. Okay, I think I'm gonna turn the heat off. I think that's good. I'm gonna ask this, I know the answer to it already. Am I like too weird? I think I am, right? Whoa, cats are gaming. Like, I don't know, man. Like, you know, I'm making all these new friends lately, and I think about my friends, and I love my friends. But then I'm like, I'm watching them, and I think like, God, I hope they're not watching me back. Cause like, dude, how do you talk to the guy that's making pickle cakes, huh? How do you go talk to that guy? Like, they'll never trust me to make food for them. Oh, it's like shiny. Oh! Okay, it's done. It smells awful. I see Jaws comment just now. What, dude? Easily, that's my fucking brother, dude. I love you, man. Goddamn right, bro. I love you so much. Would you try my pickle cake, man? I bet you would. Because you trust me to try fun new things together. Okay. Here. The pickle cake. This pancake is 50% pickle. It's weirdly good looking. And now I'm gonna eat it. So is my life. Pickle cake, huh? Well, go ahead. I will. That hurt my nose. Press 1 if you would try the pickle cake. Okay. Oh, that's a weird look. Here we go. It is absolutely the radioactive pancake of the set. This is the radioactive pancake. Of all the pancakes I've made tonight, of which I have made quite a few, this pancake is easily the most disturbing. This is the radioactive pancake. However, I read a comment just now that gave me a lot more hope than I was ever expecting. Harry Sachs says it probably tastes like a deep fried pickle. And you know what? I want to point out that every time we've come this close to the crucible, every time a pancake is about to enter my mouth hole, somebody in the comments says something that reassures me, reinforces my belief in what I'm making, and makes me feel like maybe it's not going to be that bad. And you know what? Maybe this one's going to be pretty good. Let's give it a try. Oh. 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 So it's not very good. I'm sorry, I don't have words. Okay. That's awful. That's awful. That's awful. I hyped myself up. I thought it would taste like fried pickles. It tastes like diarrhea. It tastes so bad. It doesn't taste like bad. It tastes like rancid. That pancake tastes like it went bad. It tastes rancid. It tastes terrible. It tastes so bad. This pancake tastes like I found a pickle. Not like I went to the grocery store and found a pickle. Like I found one while I was walking the streets of New York City and I fucking ate that thing. That's what that tastes like. That is disgusting. I wouldn't give that to anybody. That is awful. That is the worst thing I've had in a long time. That is awful. Of all of the pancakes I've had, if the lowest one was a 5, this thing is a -47. Okay, that is disgusting. Oh God, that's awful. Would you try it? Don't. The bottom looks like I just wiped my ass with it. This looks like something the Hulk would jerk off in Create. Just put it on the burger. Why? Whatever. I have made a burger. Just to run you guys through it, on the bottom is coffee cake, followed by grilled cheesecake, Sour Patch pancake, hot cake, pickle cake, and then a chili cake. And of all of those, honestly, a lot of them sound like they would be bad. Why is the majority good? That's a question for Bill Nye. Come on in, Bill. Here we go. Let's try this thing. Bill. I'm lying. He ain't here. Man, can you imagine if I just introduced Bill Nye in the middle of the stream like that? You know what would happen? Instantaneously, every single person watching, their fucking head would explode all at once. Everybody in sequence would have their heads blow up all at once. You know what, guys? How long have we been streaming? Okay, about 3 hours. We've got ads coming up. Do you guys want the good news or the bad news? It's okay. I know how you're going to feel about this. You want the good news or the bad news? You want the bad news first? Okay. You want both. Press 1 for bad news. Okay. Okay. All right. Q. You know, that counts. That qualifies. Okay. All right. Bad news. This next pancake is the final pancake. That's starting to taste weird. The next one is the last pancake. I'm sorry. I know you're not going to be super thrilled about that. However, the good news is you are watching the Dreamathon, and I will be back tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, which is technically true, I think, pretty sure. I will be streaming every day this month except for Tuesdays. That's how it works, okay? You're watching the Dreamathon, and even though I'm not going to be streaming for much longer, we're getting close to the end, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. I really appreciate you. Can I be a little clean? Can I come clean a little bit? Can I come cleanly? Okay. I don't think that there's too many people that are so lucky in life to be able to make this every chance they get. When I have an idea like this nasty thing that I've created here, I don't really get celebrated, you know? It's not like you have the opportunity to do this. Yet you guys, for some reason, give me the chance to do it. And I like to make a particular effort to say thank you, and that is what this is right now. Even though this is about to be the last pancake, I just want to say very clearly, and I want to make sure everybody hears this, that I am so thankful for you. I am thankful that you've decided to absolutely blow the goals out of the water. Guess what? You're gonna get the round 2 goals. They're coming. You're about to get round 2 goals. You've unlocked it. You have done more than I've ever thought possible. Today was an insane triumph. It's beyond anything I would have ever expected. And I can only say thank you. And thank you is not enough, okay? So I hope that by watching this, you've had some part of your day elevated, enlightened, embrightened, emboldened. I hope that's how I made you feel, because that's how you make me feel. And I just want to say thank you for being a part of my life and being a part of my family, okay? I know that bad news kind of sucks, that it's almost over. But the good news is you have given me the chance to do this again and again, and I will give you something even better next time, okay? So thank you for letting me live my little dream. Once the ads come back, we'll do the last pancake. I hate ending stream. Worst feeling in the world. That's just the worst feeling ever. Okay. Well, I get it ready. What happened? 100. Now. Ooh. Wow. 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 Yo, names maker. Thank you for the 100, dude. Are you okay? Have a great day. Oh, God, dude, don't make me feel sentimental and cry and sap when I'm eating pickle pancakes. That can't be healthy. That's got to be why I've got white hairs popping out of my head. Yeah, the emotional whiplash that I get from doing this is sick. Dude, 100 is fucked. That's insanity. I'm telling you, man, thank you's never going to be enough. I got to do something big. Thank you. If you're one of the lucky people that just got that, congratulations. You just won a new car. That's not true. Somebody's got to stop him. You're getting white hairs because you're getting wise. If you look at what I'm doing, you think that I'm wise, you're out of your goddamn mind. okay? Oh, wait. How much did you just give? 100? 23.50? Okay, hold on. Because, like, wait a minute. Okay, can we just collectively decide that we're done for the day? We haven't seen the second tier goals. Let's just say that we don't need any more, okay? We're good for now. Let's just wait until, like, maybe we see the next set, all right? Because I don't want to, like, spoil them and then not get to do them.
Take one enormous bite of the pancake burger. Everything all together at once.
I will. That's a fantastic idea. Let's just say that we've done what we need to do. Thank you. Let's wait till the other goals show up. Or else it's going to be really funny when I'm like, hey, check this out. And then you've already seen, because you've already finished them all. Let me know when these ads are done. Man, you guys. Oh, man, you kill me. Hi, Arar. Sorry I'm late. How's the stream? You know, Mantis, do you want to recap? Ads are done. Sorry. Sorry. I just felt so excited for that. You guys want to recap a rundown? Now that the commercials are over, we're going to do like our we're back from commercial break thing. You guys want to do that? Fine. Check this out. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Arar, your chef and commander. Today, I am making radioactive pancakes. What's a radioactive pancake, you might ask? Well, it's a very experimental concept where I construct pancakes using very wild and rampant, disgusting, and delicious ingredients. You want some examples? Well, here's a stack of delicious pancakes. Or is it? It could be a cheeseburger. Or is it a coffee cake? A grilled cheesecake, Sour Patch pancake, Flamin' Hot cake, pickle cake, and chili pancake. That's right, I've constructed at this point several pancakes with one remaining to create the ultimate pancake stack that, in theory, when I eat it, should instantly allow me to go and fly through the air, okay? Theoretically. And there's just one final ingredient to add. For the last pancake, we're making pilk cake. We're gonna see how this works. I'm gonna add a little extra for this one. The milk is already in the batter, so theoretically this should just work, okay? This is like the happy ending. Okay? What the fuck? What was that comment? Hang on, I just read a weird comment. Your face looks nice today, in parentheses, like as a friend. Thanks. What does that mean? Okay, were you saying that my face looks ugly if you're not my friend? Jesus. Let's get some work done, all right? Pepsi into the pancake. Whoa, that's a reaction. Okay, we're gonna get a little extra in here. There we go, okay. Okay, I'm gonna stir this up. We're gonna do this one a little intensely. Thanks, as a friend. Don't start that. Ooh. Okay, we're getting some sort of weird curdling. But you know what? Sometimes I got weird curdles. That's just how it be. Hi. Ooh, it smells kind of good. It smells like Pepsi. Yo, if I'm being honest, Pepsi is actually my preference to Coke. I prefer Pepsi. I don't know why, but this last one's gonna be blue. This one is gonna be blue because I think blue is cute. Here we are. Hey man, friend by the way. Hey Jaws. Hey dude, you're like not just my friend, bro. You're like my best friend, dude. You don't even gotta say hey. You can just fucking think it and I'll probably know you said it. It worked. Wow, that was very fast. All right, heating up that last one. Coke is better in my opinion. You know, I don't think that there's a wrong answer. I agree. I think that they're both very good. I just, for some reason, and man, I don't know. how this happens. Pepsi, for me, makes me feel really nostalgic. It reminds me of a big part of my childhood that I can't get back. So I'm a big fan of Pepsi. The taste of Pepsi is special. I'll say Coke Zero is probably like my #1 favorite, but I really like Pepsi because it reminds me of my childhood, okay? That's the truth. You would think Dr. Pepper would be the thing because I had a lot of Dr. Pepper, but the reality is I don't care. Excuse me. Okay. Though I don't really drink that much soda anymore. I'm trying to stop. Only on stream, because it's more exciting. It makes it feel like a celebration. Chat room, be honest. This is your final survey question. Press 1 if you would try the Pilk cake. I'm gonna get a little bit of butter. Get this thing smoothing and moving. Because I need it to be, I want this one to be good. To be honest, I want this one to be really good. And I think it will be. The only thing that I fear is that it's not gonna taste that much like Pilk, and it's gonna taste a lot more like a pancake. You know, can I be honest about something? There's a lot of people saying one. When I was just a wee baby boy and I watched cooking shows all day long, which is what I did every single day, I'll be honest, I never really thought that they would fake the things that they made being good. I have now gotten to a point in my life where I am the cooking show. Stop typing 1 as a friend, as a viewer, as a pancake. Stop typing that. I never thought that, like, at this point, the only honest person cooking would be me. Like, dude, you know what I could do? If I'm being so real with you, I could make all of these things every stream, and then at a certain point just be like, oh, that was delicious, and just lie to you. I could lie for every single one. Why do I choose to be honest? You're the only people that I make that choice consciously every single time. Hey, I'm gonna head out. I've had a long day. Good night, DT. Thanks for hanging this far, bro. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, I'm adding the blue to the load zone. Let's do this thing. Okay. This is the Pilk cake. It kind of looks like I blended up the Cookie Monster, but that's all right. I've got a feeling this is going to be really good. It's time to end. It's time, my friend, but that's okay. I'll be here another day. And that's why we say, hooray! Oh, wow, what a fucking cartoon I am. Yay! That was weird. Somebody tell him to refresh. I don't know why that happened. Ooh, we didn't lose anything. No progress. I don't know. I don't know why that just happened, just so you know. Hi, chat room, welcome back. I said yay and then the stream died. I think it's because I was having too much fun. That's okay. Ugh. You didn't miss anything. However, I think we're looking at the ultimate perfect pancake right now. Perfectly perfect. Okay? This is gonna be the one. It has not been missed. We got your fibers. They're fucking eating my internet connection. That's okay. You didn't miss anything. I didn't do anything. I actually specifically waited because I noticed my chat timed out, and that's like very scary, all right? What's a streamer without his team, you know what I mean? Anyway, the last thing I said was, fucking, I don't know. All right, it's time for the final pancake. This one is for all the marbles. This is the pilk cake. So far, we've had one single failure amidst a series of wonderful successes. It's time to see if I can do it again. This is what it's all about. Here we go. Come on. Yeah! Nope, it jumps. Ah! It jumps again. Yeah! It flips! Bam! It was a bit of a jumper. It started springing. But it just needed to find its confidence. The pilk cake survives. And the flippage arrives. This time, I've got no idea where to go with that. Hooray! I think if nobody stopped me, I would never stop rhyming and singing on stream. I do it everywhere all the time, but I'm a little bit self-conscious, so I don't do it on stream. But like, dude, that's pretty much what I do everywhere. That's like my way of communication. And I think at some point people will be like, dude, you need to shut up. You need to shut the hell up. You need to stop doing that. Oh, pilk cake. Look at that. Look at that. Somebody said, what burger topping is this? I think that person was my dad. To be honest, I think this is the mold. I think this is the mold that I left to corrupt my burger. I gotta pee. That's okay, I can handle it. Let's put this away. I don't want to waste this. I had some other stuff that could have gone into these pancakes, but I honestly think that this is perfect. I think this is the perfect amount. Can I tell you the one single thing that I was considering doing that I decided not to do? I won't tell you if you don't want to feel like you're missing out. What was the original blue one? Oh no, this was the original blue one. Sorry, I might have misspoken. You guys want to hear what the OG plan was? Like the original pancake that I was going to start with but changed my mind on? Press 1 if you want to hear it. Is this guy done? You don't even want to jump. Yeah, you are. Cool. I was going to make a banana pancake. Banana cake. But to be honest, I just wanted to do what we did. I think that this just sounded fun. I just wanted to do this. All right, the final pancake. This is the pilk pancake. It is uncomfortably perfect. Something about it is odd. It's almost too perfect. Now I need to see if it's actually as good as it looks. I'm very scared. I should look cool and casual while I do this. Whatever. It's a pancake. I'll eat it, I guess. It's blue, cool. Just like my soul. Take a little bite, I guess, because you asked so nicely. It's chill, it's whatever. Here, take a gander. That is really blue. That's like uncomfortably blue. And it looks like it's mint. Okay. It smells good. It smells like a Pepsi and a pancake. What would you expect? All right, final bite of the stream. Well, that's not true. Final bite of the singular pancake of the stream. Here we go. Oh. Oh. We're on to something. Wow. It tastes just like Pepsi. Okay, so something just happened that you weren't prepared for. It's very good, it's delicious. Unfortunately for you, but great for me, this has just opened my mind. My third eye just expanded. This pancake, the pilk pancake, just taught me something really incredible. I guarantee you could sub out all of the sugar and syrup, put in your favorite soda, and you could have that as your entire like flavor profile for each pancake you make. I'm serious. Like, it came through so clearly, but also still tastes like a pancake. This is one of those times where I've eaten something and I had like my fucking Jimmy Neutron brain blast. This is actually a foundational pancake. This has something to it. You could easily make, I almost want to find another soda, but I don't think I have any. You could easily find another soda, put that in there, and use that instead. I will say, probably don't use diet sodas. You probably want to use the actual sugar because you kind of need that to break down into this. But that's really good. That is very good. A white monster pancake would be pretty freaking delicious, okay? And now I put this thing on my burger as my mold. Isn't that nice? Root beer pancake, that one would be good, dude. Yes, root beer pancake, delicioso. In my opinion, no. Okay, and that is the burger. Pancake, not burger. Look at that, huh? That's my stack. How did I do? How did I do? There's like pieces coming out of this thing. I don't even know what I'm looking at. There's just like some gelatinous slop sitting there. That's fine. Now eat it. You know I'm gonna eat it. Just for you, I will try it. Man, the possibility now of pancakes, they've really opened up for me. I feel like you could just put anything into a pancake, and for some reason, except for pickles, it's actually pretty good. Anything in my fridge could probably go into a pancake. Like, for example, I have a lot of pickles in there. Maybe something else. We find another example someday. It's not a big deal. Whatever. I have a lot of pickles. That's what we learned today. I think it's time we try the final stacker, okay? Preemptively, this vote goes out to everybody. You've seen me make all of it. You've heard my opinion on all of it. If I handed you this rainbow stack of pancakes, would you at least try a bite? Now that you know what's in there, would you at least try a bite? It's okay to say no. Just know that, like, my respect meter will probably go down, but I understand. Looks like a Krabby Patty. Somebody called that. Somebody said that this looked like, dude, I feel like SpongeBob. You know what I mean? This is awesome. All right. I made it look like a burger. Yes, as an internet cable shark. Don't do that. Don't type that. I think it's time we just eat this thing. All right. Let's go for it. No syrup. We'll do it raw. Bite into this thing. See what happens. That's what we're doing. Okay, last time, by the way, when I made the meat load, when I bit into it, I unhinged my jaw to get the whole bite, and I severely injured my jaw, and I actually couldn't close my mouth properly for like 3 days. I'm not gonna do that. If I start to bite this thing and it gets a little bit too wide, I'm gonna chill out, okay? I didn't tell you that happened, but that fucking happened, and it messed me up for days. I didn't tell you, but it's true. So, I'm gonna bite this thing, but I'm gonna compress it a little, and if I can't get it all in my mouth, then I'm not getting it all in my mouth, because I'm not getting injured again, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I don't want to bite it all like that. Cut it. Cross section. Hold on, we need a cross section. Absolutely, doctor. For you, anything. Here we go. Okay. Oh, dude, I feel like I'm one of those YouTube channels that likes to get views from children. Look at this. Look at that. This is my greatest creation. My radical opus. Pow! This is the kind of thing that I would expect to see on a Disney movie in like magical dreamland. Here we go. It's time to take a bite of the radium opus. Well said. All right. Oh my gravy. Oh man. Dude. Holy cow. This is awesome. Oh, I forgot what was in it. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I just got reminded what this is. Okay, this is actually mostly savory. Okay, this is gonna be like a cheeseburger. I'm eating a cheeseburger. Okay, here we go. Big bite. What the? Oh. Oh, it's hot. It's spicy. It tastes like a cheeseburger. It tastes like a fucking cheeseburger. It tastes like a cheeseburger. It tastes like a fucking cheeseburger. You're fucking kidding me. Oh my God. It tastes like I used a 3D printer to make a cheeseburger. Oh my God. Dude, I'm so serious. I'm not lying at all. How did this happen to me? It's a lot to eat. It's thick. It's not really great. But I'll be honest, it tastes so much like a cheeseburger, it's actually not that bad. This has got to be the weirdest thing I've ever done. And dude, most of the parts of a cheeseburger are on this thing. Like there's chili burger, there's cheese, there's pickles. There's like a pepper kind of vibe going on. It's kind of like a tomato. Oh, that's weird. I have somehow, this is freaking me out, man. No. Nobody's gonna believe me. Nobody's gonna get to try this. I am eating something so unique to this world. Nobody will ever taste what I just tasted. This is a once ever experience. Nobody will ever try this. I literally do not believe you. I know. I'm not gonna try and convince you. I know that this sounds crazy, and you sitting there at home watching this psychopath allowed to be in a kitchen, I want you to know it actually tastes like a cheeseburger. This is a giant atrocity. That right there is pancakes. And for some reason, entirely on accident, I went to the grocery store and I let my mind guide me. I did not plan for this. I didn't make this happen intentionally. I just followed my heart on this. I have somehow created an art piece pancake that not only resembles a cheeseburger, but also tastes like one. And you saw what's in it. You watched me pull out chili. You saw me do pickles, all of the nonsense that's in this, peppers and Takis and cheese and all sorts of weird stuff. There's a pilk pancake, there's a coffee pancake. You saw all of it. And somehow, it tastes like a pretty reasonable cheeseburger. There's nothing left to say. Enjoy. Bon appetit. Order up. That's the show. Hope you liked it. One last look. That is crazy. This looks edited, dude. Like, this is crazy. That's On the list of foods I've made, that's probably the most interesting one I've ever done. I don't think I'll be able to convince anybody to try this, but maybe if I get lucky, somebody will try it. I doubt it. That's crazy. That's crazy. We're done. That's the show. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. What a weird world we're living in, huh? Tonight's episode of Radioactive Pancakes is done. Tomorrow, my friends, you will be watching myself, Jaws, and Kumi play Minecraft while tethered and electrocuted every time we get hurt. I am sure that that episode will be just as good as this one, if not better. And it's only gonna ramp up from here. Next week is stacked, genuinely stacked. There's so much going on. I don't know how I'm gonna get it all done. Thank you guys for not only being patient with me not streaming yesterday, but also being crazy today. Beyond supportive. I thank you very much for that. I don't want my quick tone and my credit roll tone to sound like I'm not thankful. I had a seriously good stream today. I hope you did too. This was my day, and you guys made it special. I got some work I got to do though to prep for tomorrow. There's a lot going on, but I think you guys had a good time. Seems like it, huh? Let's get you guys somewhere out on the road. Let's find you somebody to go to, huh? Raise your hand if you're gonna be here tomorrow. Okay, let's see, where can we go? Where can we go? I don't know. So I'll find you someone to raid. Maybe we go to my friend. Let's go do Froggy. We're gonna go raid Froggy. Froggy's a friend of mine. We'll go raid Froggy. All right, chat. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. That was cool. That was a cool day. I think I got nothing else, right? That's that. Okay. Bye. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. One last time, though. I'm gonna be real with you. That tastes like a real fucking cheeseburger, and I know you don't believe me, but I'm telling you the truth, okay? If you're a doubter, open your mind's eye. Try something new. But don't make what I just made. All right, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.